Hello, good evening. I'm just adjusting something. One second. We are back with our PS4 Loper game. Hey Garrick, how you going? And last stream, last PS4 Loper stream anyway, was very exciting. So we hit our PB. Hey Delta, we hit our PB, well over our PB, but we hit 50 days. We one shot a moose and we got cooking level 5, so it's all very exciting. Oh, cool! It's time to build your PC. Awesome, that's very exciting. I should be ordering my motherboard soon, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, let's get into it. We decided, we agreed last PS4 stream that I would go towards the summit because I've never summited on Loper, so that's what we're doing. I have a little bit of bear meat with me. I might as well eat it so that I'm not carrying it. And I've got a lit torch. I think I just came in here for the save. I think my daughter was crying and I needed to end the stream, so. You plugged a paperclip into the PSU because the instructions said so. Huh. That's funny. Right, what's our torch situation? Very low. What's our match situation? Not amazing. Okay. I need to warm up. Should we do a quick fire? I think my fire starting's pretty good. Yeah, let's get this going and we won't waste it. Yeah, all good, all good. Nice to see you. But yeah, so we're going to go back to Pleasant Valley and make our way to the summit. I am kind of tempted to go to get the backpack first, but I'm not going to. I think that's probably a little bit too ambitious for this. I don't have much firewood. I think that's a problem that we've had for quite a while, actually. Let's just do a really little amount of water. What teas have we got, if any? None. Awesome. Okay. Let's rip apart this torch, though. A couple of torches need to go. Can I make any? No. Oh, I've got cabin fever risk back. Well, that's fine, because we're going to be travelling anyway. I'm just using this as a chance to get warm. Let's add all our torches, and let's take, very quickly... I thought we could get 3, but we cannot. Okay. And the wind has just picked up. Doesn't sound great, but that's okay. Oh, it's proper blizzard. Okay. We don't need this cooking pot. This was a bonus cooking pot. Okay. Do I want to just run to the dam, seeing as I'll have no predators? I'm kind of tempted. Or I could sleep, I guess. Get some energy. Yeah, let's sleep. Let's warm her up properly. Well, we already are, but let's get her nice and well slept. Might as well break down this shelf. It's going to take 2 hours. And we've got lots of firewood. Oh, and the weather's better. Okay. Have a quick drink. Am I carrying guts? Oh, I'm carrying cured stuff. That's right. Is it like a backup for my clothing? Okay, so yeah, now I don't have... now I have some firewood. But I don't have... Can we use the worst one, please? I don't have the blizzard protection from wolves, but let's just see what we're looking at out here. Hey Gemma, how you going? Nice to see you. My day was pretty busy, but yeah. Pleased to be back on my Loper run. Hope you're good. Oh, it's still blizzardy. Okay. I'm kind of tempted. Let's follow the power line, the train line. Have I got a flare? I do. Okay. Just in case things haven't despawned, but we're just going to follow the train line. And try and get out of here without being murdered would be good. Or, you know, losing all that condition to the cold. Thank God for the train lines. And we're cold. Trying to teach your son how to change the YouTube channel to next video. I called you 4 times, what you... Oh, I so relate to that, Jim. Oh my god, I so relate to that. Mum, help! Because an ad's on. Mum, help me! Oh no, what's happening? He says. Like, it's just an ad, bud. Give it a second. Oh no! We put ours on autoplay so that it picks another video that's similar enough and just autoplays. But yeah, they get stuck on the ads. We did have YouTube Premium for a very brief time, but it's so expensive. We only had the trial, and I was like, oh boy, I'm not paying, like, I think it was like $19 a month or something stupid. I was like, no. As good as the ad-free viewing is, yeah. I just got an email too from YouTube saying that the TV app, how we've got it on our Android TV, we're now going to be able to have YouTube Kids on the TV. Which means that we know that any videos that come up will be safe, which is pretty good. So the account will be connected to my account, and it'll mean that I know that he's always going to be watching stuff that... What was that noise? I think it was just stuff creaking, but it sounded almost wolfy. But I think I've got everything from here, yeah. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just get there. This blizzard's actually been a very good cover for what we need to do. Heal my pain. Oh, that's good. I think I sprained an ankle or something last time. I can't remember why I've had pain, but sure. Sure, why not? Looks really cold, and now it's after day 50. The world is going to not get any colder, which is good, but holy crap, it's minus 46 degrees. That's insane. Nearly there, nearly there. Nothing about any Oreos, but only the cream. Oh my god, there's this biscuit all over the carpet. Oh please. Oh boy, kids, eh? Yeah, the dog is over, yeah. Ours too. Ours just lingers by the children whenever they're eating, because she's just like, they're going to give me food. I think they're definitely going to drop some food. Annie likes to throw like banana though, which Maisie won't eat. So she's always like, oh, it's just banana. She's so disappointed. But whenever the kids have cheese, oh my god, she's just waiting for her moment. And they're at the right height too, like when they're sitting at the table, little kids' table, they're the perfect height to like thieve from. So, alrighty, here we are. Okay, and we're warm, which is good. Did I leave anything in here? I usually like to stash stuff in here, but no, I haven't done it. I think last time I started like looting the dam a bit more because I hadn't done it all, but we're just going to go down and go straight through, I think. Oh, it's just further away? I was like, why does it suddenly sound like the wind has stopped? But no. Just got further away from it. What time of day is it? Oh yeah, okay, we're not quite at be careful, because there might be an aurora time of day, so... If she's going to be sleeping anyway. So I didn't properly loot this part of the dam last time. There's quite often stuff behind stairs and cardboard box. I don't need that anymore. Nothing kind of hiding in here. No. Oh. Huh. What's a stick anyway? This is the one you can't get up. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go around. I was going to say, it keeps sounding like the wind has stopped. It definitely has not. Yeah, I know you're getting tired, Astrid, because I made you sprint. You're okay. Another good corner to check is down here. Can't see anything. Could give myself a little bit more firewood. I need to. If I've got a whetstone, I need to sharpen this hatchet. It's getting really low condition. Good. Yeah, work's going okay. I've managed to get some progress made on some projects we're working on, and there's another project I'm starting to pick up next week. I had lunch with a good friend today, and I just said to him, you know what, I just feel like coming back after such a long break. I felt a little bit like I had imposter syndrome. Like I was just waiting for someone to say, oh yeah, you're actually, you're not any good at this job. Why did we hire you for this job again? But he was like, no, of course you are. You're fine, you're good. I'm like, I know, but my brain is like, you've been gone so long, you don't know how to do this anymore. But my boss also told me yesterday to stop putting so much pressure on myself, because I'd missed work for Ewan, and then I missed work for a funeral on Thursday, and Tuesday rather. She's like, you need to stop giving yourself so much crap for not always being available. Like, you have 2 small children. You're doing your best, and you're doing great. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. Haha. Alright, let's get out of here. This way. So yeah, it's going fine. We've got quite a lot of work to deliver before July, but I think we can make it happen.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, shush. Farley loves pizza. I just saw that. Good taste, dog. Good taste. Clunk, clunk. Hello, friend. Yeah, I have done all of this. Yeah, of course, because I started in DP. I've come through all these maps before. So what are we at now? Let's harvest. Yeah. Yeah, totally. And I think the job I had before this one, I'd done for quite a few years, so I knew it inside out, back to front, and I never felt uncertain about what I was doing. I always felt like I knew exactly what I was doing at all times, and that I was really good at it, and then I never felt like I had to think, had to ask anybody for advice on what to do. Like, I always felt like I was just so confident in that job because I'd been in it for so long. And then when you take on a new job, I took on a new job and did it for 4 months, and then I went on maternity leave, and it definitely made me feel like, oh well, I've not done this job long enough, I don't feel as confident in it. So yeah. Now, do I want to go out and go sleep in the Winding River Cave, or do I want to sleep here and travel in the morning? Have I got any food? I do not. I think I might need to go Winding River. Though I've got quite a lot of food in her belly. Should I just go check down here first? I think I've done quite a lot of looting already down here, but I can't remember. I remember being like, oh, I can't be bothered for a lot of the dam. Hey Pam, nice to see you. Yeah, no worries. Welcome in. Hope work's treating you well today. Yeah, I have looted a bit more of this than I thought. Let's make sure I've got cloth and everything. How overweight am I? Oh, barely. And I won't be overweight if I'm not tired, so that's fine. Done all of this, right? Can't make anything, can I? Snare, hook, line. I can make another bow. Have I got a fishing line out of curiosity if I wanted to fish? I don't. Huh. But I brought the guts with me to do clothing repairs, so I'll probably leave it. Manager at department where lockdown is made part-time. Then you had no idea what to do. Yeah, now you're in a new... Oh, that's... Yeah. It's just sort of like, oh shit. I think it's the responsibility of it too. I'm expected to deliver on certain projects and make sure that other people get their work done so that we can deliver on the project. And it's really hard to make other people do jobs, You have to have kind of a bit of sway and influence and keep on top of them and stuff. And yeah, I'm technically not their boss, but I am the one managing, you know, making sure that that everything gets done. So yeah, it's an odd pressure. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to make our way to. I just got a flare. Can I can sharpen this, right? Can. Okay. Alright, good. I do have a whetstone. I have 2 whetstones. Excellent. Well, we're going to take our flare. We're going to hope that the weather is not so bad that we can't do anything, but hey. And yes, I have a lot of meetings, yeah. Hey, Nougat, nice to see you. How you going? Oh, not too bad. Okay. Done all of this, yeah. Okay. Let's just get going so we don't get too cold. Fly like the wind, Astrid. Poor tired lady. How's things, Nougat? How's it going? Run, Astrid, run. Ah yes, my trail of torches. At least we can avoid the wolf. I'll take the little shortcut and avoid the wolf. Hopefully I don't fall and brain myself. It's one thing about Loper past day 50. It is damn cold. There we go. Did I finish my Sims build? I did! Yeah, I finished my camp office. And I moved Astrid and their 3 children. I think we called them Coal, Fire, and Rosehip. Moved them into their new home. And then I had to move a lot of furniture out and replace it with furniture that was actually useful. So it still looks like camp office, but it's got like useful furniture. And yeah, so far so good. I'm keeping them alive, so that's always a good thing. Look at me, I left cattails here for like future me. I love past me. That's so helpful. Oh, I need to stay higher than this. Yep, I thought that might happen. Damn it. Oh well. Let's get these before the wolfie sees me. Yeah, and I'm keeping everybody happy so far. I haven't had any threats of children being taken away from me, which is a common Sims problem. He's going to see me in just a second. I also made my own house in The Sims, which everybody does. But we're about to renovate, hopefully next year. And I made like what the renovation's going to be, which was actually very helpful visually because I'm quite a visual person. I was like, oh, so we'll have, actually maybe we'll move the bathroom slightly this way, and then we can have the hall wrap around a bit more. And it's actually very useful. I'm getting into The Sims. Definitely going to be playing more Sims on the channel, and I've got to continue my Day of the Tentacle playthrough as well. I only played an hour and a half of that. I need to play some more of that because that's gone on YouTube now, so I'd like to continue that. Thing is, now I'm working, I can't I've already done this. Oh no, look. I can't use my husband's computer as much because I only get access to it on a Wednesday during the day. So I have to choose one thing to stream on a Wednesday, and quite often it's TLD, so I will get back to that hopefully soon, and obviously I'll start my own PC build soon. That will be happening pretty soon. That was my Tom Jones song. I have not sung any Tom Jones songs yet, my friend, but I'm happy to add it to the song wheel. I've now got what I used for my my Chorathon. I had a wheel that I spun, and whenever it landed on I had to sing, and I can add it to my wheel for the future. I know, but you weren't there anyway, so you wouldn't have seen it, so I have to make sure I do it when you can see. Otherwise I have to like save the highlight and send it to you, which I'm happy to do. But yes, I will I'll make sure it gets done. I'm not sure how good it is going to be for me to sing on the piano, but you know, if I'm requested it, I will give it a go. Hell, I've done 2 Metallica songs so far. I'm sure I can make Tom Jones work. Getting cold, Astrid. Getting cold. Oh, there's my well-fed. Nice. Woohoo. Well-fed on Loper. I love it. Haven't had that in a while. So yeah, for those of you who've just come in, this is my best Loper run ever. I've beaten my PB by double. I am now on day 50, nearly 52, and I have cooking level 5. I have one-shot a moose in my last stream, which was so exciting. I'd never done that before on any difficulty. And now I'm going to the summit because I was like, you know what else haven't I done on Loper? I have not summited, so that is the plan, Stan. So we're heading back to Pleasant Valley. You had a joint replacement. Oh, my friend, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. I hope it's going to bring a better quality of life to you. Hey, Shadowchamp, nice to see you. My go-to music to listen to, oh, it really depends, yeah, on my mood for sure. I listen to a lot of female singer-songwriters. I listen to, if I'm feeling just like having background music, I'll put on Lo-Fi Girl. If I'm feeling like being pumped up, I will I'll do some like real poppy stuff. My favourite artists are like Tori Amos. I love Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, I have a very varied taste. I like everything. I listen to probably everything except maybe like thrash metal. I don't really like I like the singing to have some sort of melody to it, not just the, though I do think the music's very cool and like thrash metal. I can't just sit and listen to it because it's just, yeah. Lo-Fi Girl is a great background. Yeah, it's what I do my intros for my streams to. It's what I just have on if I just need something in the background. Yeah. Alrighty, we are going to spend our night here. I'm hoping I have enough. I have 6 cattails, so we have enough to feed her for the night. I now have cooking level 5, so we can find any crappy food we find. We're just going to eat too. But let's set ourselves up. How much water do I have? 1.5 litres. Let's... Oh, hello. A hat. Let's just set up our bed here. I'm not going to bother with a fire just yet. I'm just going to get all the sticks. And we're just going to sleep here for the night. Head out in the morning. Try not to get too hungry too quick. Because it would be nice to keep that well fed. It's like if elevator music was cool. Lo-fi version of popular songs. Oh, that's a great idea. I wonder if they'd get like stung on, muted on Twitch or whatever, but it's well worth a go. I did think about creating kind of like a version of lo-fi type music that I could have on stream that I wouldn't release, so it wouldn't be sort of copyrighted in any way. But I haven't managed to get around to doing that yet. Okay.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah. You gotta go? No worries, my friend. It was really lovely to see you. Look after yourself and recover well. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Gemma. That's so kind of you. That's great. I'll definitely check it out. Especially even if I don't use it for streams, I can use it for work. That would be really good. I'd just love to have, like, extra bits and bobs to play. Though if I'm at home, I will listen to a stream usually. If I'm at work, I will listen to, tunes. We're so close to PV, we had to have a storm, didn't we? 52 days! Woohoo! Right, what can I do in the dark? I guess I can sharpen that axe.
I need to find food.
Yeah, you're fine. If I lose my well-fed, I lose my well-fed. I mean, it was a nice bonus to have, but I'm not desperately overweight anyway. I'll just make sure I leave here with some torches, make a fire before I leave, but for now, let's sharpen this up. 52 days, that's so good. Now I need to get to 100, that's my goal now. Ah, PV. Gotta be stormy, don't you? I'm gonna guess I still have pretty bad cabin fever risk, judging by the little yellow icon. Yeah, look at it. Ooh, 61%. That's okay. I'm gonna spend enough time travelling to Timberwolf outside. I should hopefully be okay. But I keep getting it, so yeah, I definitely need to I love how I can sharpen a knife, but I can't repair clothing. I definitely have to try and get rid of it. Do some sleeping in sort of more of an outdoor cave tonight. Oof. Well, there goes that whetstone. I hope this weather improves. Alright, well let's get a fire going then. Where's the fire? Oh well, we're going to start a torch anyway, so let's just do it. Over there. 85%. Let's go. That work? Yeah. Nice. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. I know, Astrid, you poor thing. But I think you might be able to make tea now. Have I got enough to make tea? No, I don't. Oh, well. Sorry, my friend. I think you're going to lose your welfare again, Astrid, but you'll be okay. Let's do a little cheeky extra nap. Oh, thank you very much. Bang's version of What About Us. Oh, cool! On lo-fi. That sounds awesome. It's a good song. Sounds quiet now? It's early morning, so it'll be really cold though. We could probably get as far as the cave. On top of the hill, straight up there. Just want to take a whole bunch of torches now. Oh, they're good ones too. Let's over that one. Quick, throw it. Quick, quick. Get the last one. Ah, dang it. One more stick. Should have just pressed the button, but that's okay. Right, quick. Get these ones. Nope. Nope, not the branch. Take the torch. Take that torch. Astrid, take that torch. This one's the good one anyway, but... Take this torch, please. Take this torch, please, Astrid. Where is it? Oh my god. I can't get the torch. No. I can't get it. Where are you? You're gonna go out. Oh well, we better light this torch on it then. If I can. Nah, it's gonna use a match. Anything in this fire? Nope. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah. Oh well. Ah, yeah. Fair enough, no worries. Nice to see you though. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. Alright, we're getting out of here. Silly torch. This way. I was going to say I should pick it up because it's burned out and I can rip it down. You can't pick it up. That's the problem. Let's go. Let's go. I can't remember the last time I was in here, but it doesn't seem long enough for the coal to have respawned, so... I can have a quick look up the top here, but I don't think it has. Oh, there is still... Oh, cool, okay. Coal, nice. I should have looked in the other spots in the cave then, but oh well. Torch wants to be stick. Accept its decision. Hey, Amber, good morning. Nice to see you. Doing pretty good. How are you? we've decided we are going to do something we've never done on Loper before and go to the summit. So wish us luck, because it's going to be interesting. It's post day 50, so it'll be limited goods up there, and then it's going to be dang cold, so it's going to be an experience. But hey, let's give it a go. To Pleasant Valley. We're about to lose our well-fed, but can't do much about it. Oh, thank you for following Red Horse River. Welcome to the chorus. Welcome to the chorus. You're okay? Yeah, sometimes okay is all we can be, hey. Hope you've got yourself a nice coffee or something. Ooh. Ooh, this isn't torch weather. Ooh. Okay. Let's get to the cave at the top of the hill ASAP. I don't normally go straight down, but let's give it a whirl. Yeah, this torch is out. Okay. Well-fed is going to be gone in like a second. Bye, well-fed. I'll listen to a couple of seminars, have a lot of coffee and knit while I do it. Good for you. I'm not going to tell anybody. Hey, Pam and Amber and anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody if you're not working. It's fine. Tomorrow will be working from home. I have some project stuff to do. I have to drop my car off at the mechanic. But otherwise, yes, I intend to watch streams and try not to work too hard. So, I relate. Right. We just need those days sometimes, hey. Oh, I need you. Hi, bunnies. Oh, there's the deer over there. I wonder if I've actually picked that deer clean. I obviously haven't if the carcass is still here. I wonder if I should try and get the meat if it warms up a bit. Well, if it calms down a bit in terms of wind. Let's get in here. Oh, I haven't been in here. I thought I had. Well, there we go. There's some food. The frick am I hearing? That was a weird noise. Welcome back, Garrick. We made it to PV. I'm gonna warm up in here. Hilltop Cave. Thought I'd been in here before, but apparently I have not. Oh, wow, a gunsmithing book for me to burn. Okay. Hey TX, how you going? Good morning. Yeah, do the sit-in. Sounds like a riddle. Technically working, but nobody really expects me to do anything. I like it. I like it.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, like a riddle, like, and what do I do? I technically work, but no one expects anything of me. What am I?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. Make some mushroom tea. For half an hour. Make some more mushroom tea.
Oh, I've never been so hungry.
Oh, sounds like it's calmed down, which is good. Cook you. Oh, I can't. Drop the teas. Might run in and check that deer, and if it's got any meat on it, I will go do a fire next to it. Let's do... Take 40 minutes for that. Perfect. Check. Students expect stuff off you, you just will sleep another 8 hours. Bosses like it when you have nothing to do. Means nothing's gone wrong. Fair enough. Obviously could grab a bunny or two, but let's just go check this deer real quick. God dang, it's cold. Oh, feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's because of the dead guy too. Thanks, dead guy. You look like you've got... Oh, you've got a little bit. You got a little bit. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I don't know if I could... Yeah, I could maybe... With the coal, I could maybe get a fire warm enough. Spending my coal for a little bit of meat, but... Keep me going for a while. Dang, students always want to learn. No one expects you to do anything and they don't pay you for it. Well. There we go. 3 stems. I forgot I had 3 stems. That makes me feel extremely rich. 3 minutes till melted. 20 minutes till boiled. 35 minutes on the clock. I love it. Well, we might as well leave it. They just know it already. Yeah, I think I'll just wait for this to... these waters to cook, and then we'll go. Just Google it. Well, now we've got freaking bots writing people's essays, so that's a interesting world we live in. Let the computers do it. Okay, let's take the final torch. Perfect timing. Drink you off a little bit for the warmth, and let's go do a little fire next to that deer. Full condition, pretty happy with that. Caw, caw, caw. I think I've got like... How many arrows have I got, I wonder? Quite a few. Could definitely make some more soon. I think it was the arrowheads I was lacking rather than anything else. I think I've been collecting everything else pretty good. Oh, it's Magleen's weather anyway, but let's just do a quick fire. I asked an AI bot to write me a story about a potato escaping from a chips factory. I need to try them out. I haven't actually tried any of them out. I've done the AI image generators, and I've used some of those images, but I haven't done the actual text-based ones. Alright, let's drop these. Pile of teas. See if we actually get warm. We might need the coal. Don't need to micro harvest anymore. I'm just doing this for like the warmthness. The warmthness. 13 arrows, nice. Okay, that's fine. Gonna take 19 minutes. I'm not warming up. I'm 14 degrees behind. Let's do it. I could also drink one of these. Making the boss read Trump speeches, Jesus Christ. I'm good. I don't need that, thank you. Sizzle, sizzle. Got 3 hours of fire, so I'll just hang out here for a bit. Try not to waste it. Otherwise, I'm just going to grab a ridiculous amount of torches. Let's get the last .4. There's a pottery messes over that. Yeah, I know. It sounds like something he'd do anyway. The thing is, that's what makes me think that maybe aliens don't exist. Because I think Trump, when he was president, he would have leaked that information because he was just that kind of dude. He probably would have like accidentally revealed it. So that's why I'm thinking I guess they just maybe don't exist, because I think he would have accidentally told us by now. He would have written it in a text message to someone or something. Oh yeah, in Area 51. Blah 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 blah, and be like, oh. Well, they didn't tell him. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they didn't tell him anything. I would probably keep a lot of information from that man. Right. Oh yeah, I was going to rip apart this. And this. Thank you, Pleasant Valley, for staying, like, chill. Like not freaking out with your weather for, like, once. Obama's narrating it. Oh, wow, okay. Huh. Kind of tempted to go down to Pensive Pond and fish. But, I haven't made the fishing line, that's right. I was just thinking about it, wasn't I? And I didn't actually make it. Right, let's fill her up with deer. Right, let's take a gazillion torches. Only good ones allowed, though. The other ones are going to get thrown. Wow, they're all so good. I think that might just be the fire skill, that I have such good torches. Right, how many am I at now? Lots. Okay, one more. I always feel bad leaving so much time on the fire, though. I want to take it all with me. Alright, we're going. Never like to waste a fire. I always like to use everything I can out of it. Get it down to 9 minutes and then leave, but I just want to get going while the weather's good. Oh. I meant to drink one sooner, but that's all good. It's Pensive Pond, we're gonna go this way. Oh, thanks for the points. I need to get onto the Forsaken Airfield Interloper. But again, as I said before, I've not got a lot of time to stream on a PC at the moment. So some of the challenges, especially the Bioshock Infinite one, which I can't stream on PS4, they actually block it, can't stream it. That's going to be on the PC when I have my PC, so that's going to be a few months away, but I definitely will make sure it gets done. Because it's my favourite, or one of my absolute favourite games. And then, yeah, it'll be the other challenges will probably be. I'll try and start them off on my Wednesday streams, but otherwise I'll start doing them as soon as my PC is ready to go. Which should be about 2 months' time. Unless I, manage to fit some time in on my husband's PC. But I never want to take it off him. It's what he uses, to relax. I've come up too high. Yeah. That's his downtime to play on his own equipment, so. Alright, have we got a bear? Hopefully not. And hopefully we won't sprain either, because I've only got 2 bandages. No bear, no bear, no bear, no bear, no bear. I've been through here before and I haven't seen him. So I'm wondering if he's not here, but I'm just going to be extremely cautious. So far so good. Corby did a live unboxing of his new PC. Oh, the parts are... Oh no! You'd think he would check. Like, you know, putting it together and all of that could be done on a stream, but I would be going through to make sure that the stuff was correct first. But I guess it's exciting to open up the box on stream. Do the whole thing on stream. Oh, that sucks. Someone has suggested that I build my new PC on stream, and I was like, yeah, but I haven't done one in about 12 years, and like I'm just going to be remembering how I do it as I go, and I don't really want like people to come in and like comment in the chat that I'm doing it wrong, you know. That would really annoy me. So
Sure getting cold.
okay, Astrid, we can go into the little barn, but I'm not sure that the little barn is that warm. At least he has proof that it was wrong. Come on, Astrid. I know it's a little bit windy, but move your butt. I suppose I can do a little fire in here. Well, I've lost my cabin fever risk pretty quick too. Yeah. Does ram right off the motherboard? Oh god. Yeah, I get enough people trying to tell me how to play the long dark sometimes that I'm just like, I really don't want people coming in and telling me I'm building the PC wrong. I could just have a rest here actually, seeing it's warm. Let's just do that. But I'll probably do a little tour. I'll probably be like, look at my pretty PC. Okay. Sounds like it's calmed down, which is good. I can get another torch going. I really need to find some more matches. Oh, yeah, that's why I go straight to the radio, because I hate cycling through everything. You pick the parts that comes assembled. He opened up and the guys who helped him pick the parts were like, none of these parts are right. Oh my gosh. It was handed to you rattling in the box. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, it's so cold. Oof. I usually go along the river, but I might have to go to the farmhouse. I know, Astrid, it's so cold. Getting out her matches. She's ready. She's got her matches, guys. Scare off the wolves with matches. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run into the basement, I think, briefly, and then move on. Just gonna have to go from place to place while it's this cold.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, Astrid, you may have mentioned it once or twice. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't know if I was going to go to Ash Canyon, though. I was tempted, but... I was going to just summit, but... I think like a stretch goal would be to go to Ash Canyon. My main goal is to summit. Because that's something I've never done on Loper, and I thought, you know what, I'd really love to do that. While I would normally go Ash Canyon, then summit, so you've got, you know, the space for all the loot. I don't want to overstretch myself by doing both right now. I'd rather do Timberwolf, and then if Timberwolf goes well, I will do Ash Canyon. I've done everything in here because I came through here to start with. Wonder if there's any food I left upstairs though that was in really bad condition, because now I've got cooking level 5. I can just eat it. Though I usually do take it with me and just eat it before I go to bed. It's not usually the condition of it that makes me leave food behind. But let's just check just in case. Oh look, there's food under here. Ugh. Ketchup chips. Book. I'm sure I've like looted this place completely, yeah. It's an extra pot. A note. Alright, well we're just going to warm up in here then, I guess. I would cook the teas, but I've only got one. I don't really want to start a fire just for one. We're just going to maybe wait here for an hour. Oh, did I have a candle?
Nobody needs this anymore.
I didn't. Huh. I didn't have a can opener. Well, that's handy. Alright, Astrid, you might as well have a nap because you're a bit tired from all the sprinting. Break down a chair while you're here too. Oh, there we go. That's a good way to warm up. But now she's tired. Oh, my cloth situation. 9. I want to make 2 more bandages. Not enough people live in HIV, yeah. No point trying to get matches from HIV. Alrighty. I'm quite tired. I'm just thinking where I'm going to sleep tonight. Do I stay here? Did I get all the water in this house? I did. Do I stay here to be safe? I've not got anything extra. Oh, I just have those ketchup chips to eat. Which are 300 calories. They're like 2 cattails. Or do I guess I'd be sleeping in the Burned Ridge Cave, or Draft Dodgers, or the basement at Skeeter's. Or the capsule, if I got that far. I think that's quite far though. The prepper cache. Could go to Draft Dodgers. Yeah, I'm fully warm. I don't know. Let's see what it's like. Oh, yeah. So I use something called PC Part Picker, Amber, and once I decided what case I wanted, which I knew fit a particular size of motherboard, then my husband helped me. He said, well, try this. You need to look for this size motherboard. And then from there, I let PC Part Picker just tell me what else was compatible, and I just picked things and asked him, and he was like, yep, that sounds good, yep, that sounds good, yep, that sounds good. So yeah, I don't know why I came out this door. PC Part Picker, yeah. And they have like sites for lots of different countries, so that you know what local stores you'll be able to buy your particular parts from, and like it does a price comparison for all the different sites for you. Oh, yeah, Garrick, sorry, the links don't work, sadly. But yeah, there's probably one for you. It's just pcpartpicker.com, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and then you set it to your own country. And it'll tell you, give you all the price comparisons and stuff. It's really helpful. And it tells you what's compatible with what, and then it gives you warnings about particular things that may have a compatibility problem, or may be mostly okay, or you may need to update the BIOS or whatever. Like, it's really helpful. I'm gonna need a fire along this river. I'm not gonna even get frickin' this far without getting this gold. Oh my god, how cold is it? It's so cold. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. It also may say something's not available, but you can find them.
I need to find some place to escape.
Oh yeah, TX, I know. See, I'm going quite low to middle range. I'm not going particularly high end because I only play like the long dark and quite low, like not games that are really particularly high graphics. So I'm not going for really like top of the range stuff in any way. I'm just going for kind of what my husband has already, which works really well for me with a couple of upgrades. But yeah. I do have a very pretty case. So far I have a case and fans. I bought a case made by Deep Cool. It's a bright turquoise greeny blue case, and that's literally the reason I bought it, was for the pretty colour. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You want something that, if you want something to work for a long time, then yeah, I get that. But yeah, I know people have bought particular... If there's a particular piece of equipment you want, then you can put that in and then you can build your PC around that, and that's what I did. I was like, well, I want this case because I really like this case. So I'm going to build what fits in this case. Yeah, yeah, you don't have to get lights. You don't have to get RGB on anything. You can get a closed case if you don't want to look inside your PC. Mine's got a glass side, but you don't have to have that. I've got some RGB fans. But yeah, you can definitely not get, get non-RGB products. You don't have to. And they're usually cheaper too. You don't have to have like RGB RAM or... There's RGB power supplies now. You don't have to have all of that. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's all good. Landcore 3 white with 2 glass panels. Oh, nice. White, cool. Are you going to do a white build then? Have you got white parts? Or are you, do you not care? Because I've noticed that you can basically get all white products, which is quite cool. Hello, Maisie. You can't sit up here. No, no, no. You can't sit up here. You can't fit. Sorry, you can't fit up there. You can come on the other side. Yeah, come on the other side of me. Nope, not good enough? Okay. If she can't basically lie herself on the laptop and the microphone, she will not come on the couch. Okay. I'm like, oh, it's $1. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they're all bucks. Because I don't have this is PS4. I don't have the DLC. He's also not running away. A bit cold, but... Oh, slightly off. I'm too far to the right for some reason. Yeah, now he's scared. And she's trembling, of course. White insides are pricey. White peripherals, white case, black insides. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That will look really cool, though, anyway. I did think about doing white, and then I was like, nah, I'll just do black. It's fine. It'll look good with my case. I already have like an RGB light in my office and an RGB mouse pad, so I actually quite like them, Amber, just to warn you, but I'm not going overboard. I'm just doing a couple of things here and there. Oh, there's another deer here. I wonder if this just got killed by a wolf, because I'm not used to seeing a deer here. Also make some more tea. Just go nuts. Nuts for spraying. Oh, spray all the components? That's funny. Oh yeah. Okay. Not used to him being there. I know I'm getting cold. I just want to get her some food and then I'll take her to the cabin. She can just sleep in the draft dodgers tonight.
I need to find food.
I just found you food, Astrid. Found you your dinner. Aren't you thrilled to have more cattail stalks? Yeah, I figured the components wouldn't like it unless you taped them up extremely well. But yeah, the inside of the case you could, yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot of space and a lot of holes in mine. It does run. I think it runs a little. The heat tests that I've seen people run say that if you put really high end stuff in it, it will run a bit hot. But because I know I'm only putting sort of mid range, do I want to do this? No, 12 cat towels and some chips. Let's just go before the weather. And I know there's feathers there, but I can get them later. Let's just go before the weather packs in. Fans run loud mid-range, yeah. I'm just going to put lots of fans in. Try and keep it cool. I don't mind if it's a bit loud. I'm not planning to have it like right next to my mic or anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't think you were judging it, but I get it. Oh, there's often deer outside draft dodges actually. Maybe I could just shoot a fresh deer. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just eat what we've got and go to sleep. We've made it this far. More fans, less speed, less noise. Ah, yeah. That is true. Yeah, I got a three pack of fans that all like sort of connect to each other, like they're modular fans. So you don't have to have like multiple cables for them. They all piggyback off each other, which is pretty cool. Saves me more cable mess because I want to have a really tidy sort of cable setup. And it was really helpful. I watched a guy review my case and review my motherboard. And he was like, if you buy this cable from Amazon, which is much shorter than the cable that comes with it, you'll have a lot less sort of cable congestion. And I was like, oh, that's so helpful. The water? Yeah. I don't know, there's something about me that makes me think it just feels wrong to put water inside my computer, but I know it's like a done thing and it's fine, but my brain just goes, no, don't put water inside electronics. But yes, it's very cool. But I didn't know you need to take it apart to clean it every year. That makes sense, I guess. My MacBook and my PlayStation are both so loud and probably so desperately in need of a clean. Yeah, I need to make sure my PC doesn't get like that. The risk is tiny now, yeah. It just feels, and something about it just makes me go, oh no, what if it leaks? But yeah, I get it. Noctua fans. Oh yeah. Well, I've got 3 fans already, but I'm more than happy to I'm gonna get 3 more. So I've got the option to add more. So I'll check them out. Alrighty. I actually don't think we've been here because I haven't looted all of the stuff or anything. I have not been here. Huh. Let's eat this to start with. Because, you know, no risk anymore. I can eat whatever I like. I'm gonna think that most things are going to be empty because 1, it's Loper, and 2, it's day 52.
Anything right now.
So, starting to find things have disappeared. Oh, we can take the leather. Oh well. Let's do some repairing before bed. Clog will have algae grow. Whoa. I did not know that was a problem. That makes sense though.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, Astrid, you're just gonna carry it and you're gonna like it, I'm afraid. No complaining. Oh, sorry, I'm getting tangled. There we go. Photosynthesis happening in your gaming room. Yeah, that's amazing. That's too funny. Just add a fish. +5 efficiency. Oh wow, well let me do lots of repairing despite the fact that it's dark, so that was nice. Let's now feed her. Feed and water poor Astrid, and she can go to sleep. She's very tired. Should get back to full condition again, which is great. And I can make a lot of teas now. I've just picked up a whole lot of mushrooms. I did that? Yep. Cool. Back towards the bed. There it is. Look at that. 1,000 calories on board. I love it. No metals dissolve in liquid. Add bacteria. Yeah. Things start to grow. I suppose there's nothing they can add to the liquid either, the water, to make it less likely to happen, though I suppose they've already thought of that. Make whiskey and age it in a cooler. Perfect. Right, I can't repair the animal stuff, but I can repair the man-made. Let's do that. While we've got calories and while it's still very cold. Oh, now there's blizzard. Of course. Of course. Cold with tea. That's hilarious. I saw a niece the other night showed me a TikTok of someone cooking steak on a CPU. Like it was a PC they were getting rid of, I think, but they it was running so hot they cooked steak on it. I was like, it's probably not a good thing. Shouldn't be a possibility. I don't know if I need leather for anything. I suppose if I got a moose satchel, I'd want to repair it with leather. Yeah, my moose hide is curing, so yeah, that's probably not a bad thing. Right, we need to do 53 days. Woohoo! We need to do water and tea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a sheltered spot outside, but we should try. I may just give her a sleep though and see if it goes away. Thank you, Pleasant Valley, for listening to me for once. Let's check. And I think I just used like all my cloth, so yeah, I need to get the curtains.
Starving.
Ooh, it just sounded quiet. It's definitely not quiet, but it's sheltered here, which is interesting. I've got a windbreak, but it's not going to let me do it. Nope, windbreak's gone. Nope. Do. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. I'm curious now. Got a 100% chance. Just want to see what happens. Even if I like put stuff by it and then go inside and leave it.
Come on.
That's too funny.
Come on.
Okay. Right, well, it's just gonna get sticks. We're gonna drop the one tea we already have. And we're gonna cook 2 litres of water
I can't feel my feet.
on one and a half a litre on the other. Just gonna take half an hour. In we go. See what happens. And half an hour is the time it's going to take me to make 2 mushroom teas, so let's just do that. Oh, I can make birch bark.
Do I? If I don't warm up.
Yeah, Astrid. Look, you're warming up now, okay? Chill. Or don't chill, but you know. Calm down. Eat a cat. Oh, hi Philip, how you going? We're in a typical Pleasant Valley day. I'd be amazed if that fire's still going. If that remotely worked, I'll be pleased, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. I'm pretty good. Oh my god, this loading screen. PlayStation, you're so slow. Ah, it's still going. I love it. I'm so happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, can you cook the mushrooms that I just did, please? Am I gonna die if I sit here and make another one? It's not good. Yeah, not great. That's fine. Let's do cook that one too. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit. Yep, we're gonna go inside and make another one. Heal the hypothermia risk, go outside, get hypothermia risk back. Heal the hypothermia risk, go outside, get it back. Oh well. Fortunately, I don't think the DLC is going to help our PS4 loading screen problem. I think it's just probably going to make it even slower. Yeah, it's cold. Minute fire, 7 minutes still boiled. Seeing it's staying lit, we might as well add some more to it. Here you go. Okay, see your fire, back in a minute. Okay, need some cattails, Astrid. You're almost out of water. Because that pot's nearly boiled. Let's do these. Oh, it might have just calmed down. I might be able to sit by that fire, that would be nice. Remind me though, I have to come inside and get those curtains. I want to do that before I leave. Did it just go quiet, or is it still... is it stopped blizzarding? It is not. It is out basically in a month, Philip. We get console DLC. Yep. Yay! Cook you. Cook you. I'm only a little bit cold. And then the end of March, we get the next part of the DLC for PC. So that's cool. Well, it's supposed to be for everybody. They're trying to keep it together after the end of March, apparently. But
Anything right about now.
extra cloth going into the Tim of Mat is a little important this lately. Yeah. I just like to have extra cloth. It would just make me happier if I had extra cloth. Got my tea supply. Might as well do a little bit more water. 40 minutes. Might drink a reishi for the calories. Oh, I can go to the plane and get all those, eat all those food trays. I totally forgot about it. They were like heavy and also really below low condition. So we're totally going to do that. Okay, so we've got, I've jiggled everything, right? So we can go inside and get the curtains now. Drop you and you. Somewhere. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Take my pot. We've got time, yeah. It's only on melting stage. You have returned with coffee. I think I said that already, but yay. Did they not spawn a Loper? Ah, I think I felt there was something up there that I remember being like, I can't eat this. But yes, I think you're probably right. I remember leaving something behind that was low condition. It might have just been food in the cave. Nice. Okay, what are we doing? 8. Now we'll have 10. Done. Do. Need loading screen music. Almost like the Jeopardy theme or something. Anyway, pick you up. Torch. And a torch. No, you kind of suck. And a torch. You also kind of suck. And last one. Last one also sucks, but we're going to take it. Drink you. And we're going to go. Thanks, Fire. Thanks, Draft Dodgers. You looked after me.
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh, Astrid, shush. Drive by stick, drive by stick. Ah, got it. Nice. Don't stop walking, spam the button, pick it up. Do I have one more cat tail? Wait, 3 more cat tails. I keep being alarmed by seeing all this in my inventory, but it's just for repairs. I'll probably repair before I go up, because I think we're at probably 70% for my deer stuff. My boots, I think, need repairing, but I'm nervous because if it fails, then that's it. Ooh, looks like it's fogging over. That might be helpful for warmth, but not so helpful for travel. Caw, 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 caw. Don't run away. Thank you. And we'll do this. And we're away. Crunch, crunch. Creaky couch. Can hear those crows already, the plain crows. Clunk, clunk. Alrighty. We're on our way. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have another tea. Here we go. Just gonna see if there's anything I left in the cave. Anything I left at the plane. We'll carry on. See where the bear friend is. Make sure he's not going to get in our way. Pity I don't have any coffee or anything, but I do have stims. I may even have an energy drink. I do not. Okay. We shall just do it by sheer will and bedroll. Which I'm hoping I did bring with me. I did. Caw. Did I not get the deer up here? Maybe that's what they're crowing over. Yes, looks like that's what they're crowing over. So, that could be a nice little tasty treat. See what meat we've got on him. That's the biggest bonus for me of having a hatchet or a knife, is being able to check deer. Because the fact that you can't even check because they're too frozen drives me crazy. Because like you go to all the effort to thaw them and you're like, oh my god, it has 0.6 meat on it. You're like, for fuck's sake. So I like to make sure it's at least a kilo. It's kind of my bare minimum, I guess. Oh, I haven't been to the cave. Oh, funny. Alright. All these places I thought I'd been, I haven't been, so it's pretty good that I've come. There's probably, you know, potentially even food here. Ka-clunk. Ka-clunk. Did I get my other animal thawed? Oh yes. I ate some deer, filled myself, which was good. But yes, let's go thaw out this, well, cook this deer really fast. Then we'll move on. Was I warming up? Hang on. Yes. Double, oh, okay. Huh, kind of tempted to, might do this. Because if I harvest the deer in little bits, I won't get cold, and then I can bring it back in here and I'll get extra warm, extra fast. Without worrying about how cold it is out there to cook. Nice.
Perfect.
And it won't blow out, which is even better. Alright. Oh, don't stand on it. Back in a second. Oh, I should have dropped teas. Deploy the teas. You. Pile of teas. Pile of teas. Look at me with my pile of teas. Right. Oh, you must be a tiny tea. I think I've partly drunk most of them. Hey Astrid, I just found you food, so no whining. Jiggled you already, but let's just be safe. Nice. Can I cook one? Don't know if I have any more that I can cook. I don't think I do. I can craft another. That warms me up too, which would be good. Right, cook it. Cook it real good. 7 minutes. Okay, hopefully it won't burn too bad. Right, let's go. Tiny tea. Tiny tea. Hey ZFP. Look at me with my tiny tea. Female students do writing, or in my case documentation, worrying that they might miss something. If I ask for half a page to 1 page, I get 2, just like they're afraid it'd be too little. I think there's probably a stereotype around women wanting to please and do well, but I don't imagine it's, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I just tried to do what was asked of me when I was a student, so... I did make a pile of teas emote, by the way. It's in there. It's a little bit messy because I made it myself, but I think it's pretty good. Because if there's one thing I would probably make merch for, it would be pile of teas. Yeah. Overachieving and imposter syndrome, yeah, absolutely. They say that women are more likely to suffer from imposter syndrome. Men are more likely to be confident in their abilities and not feel like, yeah. But yeah. Just get it all. Your 3 levels. The one that barely does half a page, you can tell they struggle. The ones that do 1 page and do exactly as asked, yeah. And the ones that do more, like they're worried, yeah. Maybe they're the ones with really difficult parents who expect them to do above and beyond. There you go, Astrid. You're warm and you've got venison. Still making terrible noises, right? Perfect. I kind of want to sleep in the thingy-mabob, the prepper cache. Oh yeah. Should be able to get there on tea, just staying warm on tea. And she should be able to sleep for the night, hopefully, on this deer. And my one cattail. We'll see what else is, if there's anything in the cache. Eat you. Quick, while it's still 10 minutes. Nice. Me and my gazillion torches and teas are going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lucky number 6. Okay. Love it when you get to the outdoor part of the cave and you suddenly speed up. So I wonder if I've even been to the Blank Crash at all. It feels like I haven't, if I haven't been to Burnridge Cave at all. So that's interesting. I wonder if I just got through Pleasant Valley and got out as quick as possible, which is, you know, not unlike me. Just be like, oh, I cannot be bothered. I'm just getting out of here. Don't really know what I'll find. A lot of cloth, obviously, but I've already got better clothing than a lot of what I'm going to find here, I think.
This stuff will come
I've
in
already
handy.
got a spare toque. Woof, as I always say. Woof goes the torch. Right. Wonder where Mr. Bear is. We shall find out. Oh, there's a soda. Hello, soda. You're coming with me. Hey, dead guy. Poor dead guy in a baseball cap and a t-shirt. Just not dressed for the weather, mate. Never search these. I always forget that you can.
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
sunk it. Oop, oop. Not that one. Select this one, please. Thank you. Absolutely, yes, he was not dressed to crash. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's funny that he's wearing all the clothing items that we're all like always like, nope, definitely don't want these. Way too cold. They put the guy in them. Except his baseball cap looked like it was actually three-dimensional, whereas the ones in the game are a flat, very flat. Ooh, chocolate bar. Are a very flat baseball cap indeed. Well, it was worth searching a couple of the lockers then. Going around again. We're going to go to the end just to see if there's anything. No, out of luck. Nothing fun hiding here today. The suitcase. Oop, oop. Right, see if we can see your hair, Mr. Bear. Come out here before and he was like right there, and I was like, oh god damn it. And I went back in the plane, and then he like stood at the door of the plane and just made noises for ages. I had to go around the other way. Yeah, my teas are cold now, but that's okay. Let's just try and get there ASAP. I know, right? Yeah. I think I've been spooked by him so many times that I'm just like paranoid now. I try and go like a really long-winded way around and go up high and see if I can see him, and I quite often go out the back way down towards his cave and I look and see if he's there, and if I see that he's there then I come out this way, or vice versa. So if I saw him here I would go back out that way. But yeah, I'm hoping that he's not going to be anywhere near and I can just avoid. In fact, let's just change to 2 headphones for a minute. Oh woo. There's certain spots, Ambert, that I'm always spooked because of the scares I've had. Like, and quite often I've had the scares like twice, and then never again. But you just don't forget. You're always waiting for it to happen again. So there's certain things I deliberately do, certain ways I deliberately go because I've had scares. Alright, we look like we're in the clear today. I'm not going to go to the blind at the moment though. I might go on my way back. Just want to get to the prepper cache before I get too cold. I tell you, it's really nice not hearing the does. Oh my god, they're so loud and so weird. That noise they make is so bizarre. Like, their dying noise is hilarious to me. But their just their moving around noise is like the weirdest sound. I don't quite know who sound designed them, but they made some strange choices. There we go, let's get inside.
Yeah, what's good?
Thank you for following the Wicked Man 999. Welcome to the chorus. Lovely to have you. Oh, there's a sapling here. I don't think I've ever noticed one there before. Don't need any right now. Quite a few now. Curing at the various places, all cured already. Back at base. see if there's anything here. Oh, there's wood. Alright, let's get inside. It's so funny. You would not believe the number of years I played The Long Dark without knowing that this was here. Mainly because I've always, for the first couple of years of playing, I didn't watch anybody play. I just played. And if you don't learn by seeing anybody else do things, you just do whatever. You don't realise there's so many tips and tricks to this game that you don't know about. And then once I started watching people on YouTube, and I was like, oh, holy shit, you can do that? Oh, really? You can do that? I learned a lot. And then after coming to Twitch last year, I've learned more again. So 5 and a bit years, you're still learning things you never knew. I was going to say, I do have a hacksaw, that's right, I brought 2 with me. Yeah, you find Zach's YouTube. So I watched Accurize first. He was my first TLD player that I watched on YouTube. He still plays TLD, but he plays other games as well. And then yeah, Zach was pretty soon. A little bit later, but the next one I found. But yeah, then Twitch. Twitch has been a big sort of, like, I never knew about custom challenges people played. I didn't do a lot of custom codes. I'd never played Loper before. And yeah, since being on Twitch has changed all of that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right. Can we do any repairing before it's too dark? I'm gonna try this. Yay! New deerskin boots. That makes me happy. Okay. Drink the soda that's dead, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Drink this. And yeah, now it's absolutely bananas. I never thought, after following Zach and being a big fan of Zach's for so long, that Zach would be recommending me on his YouTube. Which is like, what? As like, you know, newer players to watch and stuff like that. Like, and feeling like he's my friend now, and now I mod for his channel, and it's like bizarre. Like, it's just gone from watching someone and being a fan of them to being someone that, you know, has a relationship with them and hangs out with them, and yeah, it's great. It's really nice. And to cope, I know I've only seen the beginning so far. I think the first hour maybe. Really enjoying it. I liked him going through every single setting step by step. I thought that was quite cool. And yeah, I think I probably would try it sometime. Yeah, Astrid, you're just going to have to wait, my love, because we're going to climb up to Timberwolf. Let's see if we're carrying, how much we're carrying. Yeah, we're 6 and a bit kilos over. We're going to have to leave some stuff here. Let's choose a locker. This one. Oh, that's the locked one. Let's choose the first one that's not locked, and let's get rid of some things. Well, we don't need 2 field dressing or kills, that's for sure. We can definitely pick up sticks up there. We'll keep that firewood though. I don't think I'm going to need 3 stems, but I kind of want to hang on to them. We can get rid of our spare hat for now. I don't want to get rid of my hacksaw. Get rid of our spare sewing kit. Let's check our lantern is full, and then we can leave that behind. Watch the end? Yeah, I'm definitely going to continue it. I just haven't got around to it yet. Remember us when I'm Twitch partner. Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon, Gemma, but I would never ever forget you. I'm not that kind of person that lets stuff like that get to her, but that would be really cool to get to that kind of level, but it's not something I'm expecting to get to anytime soon. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's oh, what am I doing? My temptation is just to be like, well, I've got 2 hacksaws, let's get rid of one. No. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of... Did I check there? No, I broke down lanterns. I didn't actually check it. Broke down torches. My brain is not working. Oh, it had 0.99 anyway. Yeah, we could get rid of a few of these torches. Not far off. Let's get rid of that oil. Let's get rid of the feathers, the cured gut and leather. We're not going to be making any of that stuff anytime soon. Cloth. One of those. 2 of these. There we go. It's 10:35 at night for me and Bert. Right, let's go. Quick drink. Oh, big yawn. Oh, and it's a nice day. It's cold, but it's a nice day. Leave that for now. Go, go, go. She's so speedy. I love it when she's unencumbered. It truly is the way to go, but I just, it's just not my style. I'm getting a bit sleepy, yeah. Yeah, see how long I can go. I could probably do another hour, but we'll just see. Seeing I'm working from home tomorrow, I don't have to, like, be quite as with it in the morning. There we go, I've replaced a bunch of the sticks that I dropped. I'm gonna lose my well, not my well-fed, but, you know, I'm gonna make her hungry, but that's fine. I will find food. Excuse me. I know, Astrid, I know, but your priority right now is to not be freezing to death, so let's just get a move on. I've been watching Dunn play a Voyager series without the HUD, which, you know, I've played with contextual HUD before, but with no HUD you don't get the, like, leave cabin indication on the door or anything. It's really quite interesting. I think I'm going to give it a go. He covers things on his screens with post-its though, like he doesn't let himself see his meters at any time. So even when he's eating or drinking, he can't see the meters on the bottom in the middle because he's covered them up, and he can't see the time of day indicator in the corner, and he never looks at the status screen. Like, he's being very extreme with it. He's going to make overlays so he can't see parts of the screen either.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
What you looking for, my love? What does? Sorry? Oh, your roller. I don't know. I haven't seen you use it over here, so I wouldn't think it would be under the couch. Where have I seen it? Huh. It's quite big. You think it would be quite hard to lose. My husband's got to roll out his sore back, but he can't find the roller. Right, let's see if the moose is here, because I really don't want to deal with his bullshit today, but if I have to, I will. Hey, I one-shot a moose last time. I don't think I can do it twice in a row, but... Actually, I think I have... I do. See if Mr. Hong Kong is here. hopefully not. Let me just continue on in peace. The microwave's going off. All sorts of fun background noise at the moment. I have a great clip recently. I really like the clip, and then you can hear the microwave going off. It's great. It's like, oh yep, real life is continuing. I don't think Mr. Honk Honk is here. Mr. Honky Tonk. Tell me he's the rolling pin. He's been using a tennis ball as well against the wall. And he's been doing very specific stretches that the therapist has told him to do. Dave, just turn the light on. We recently moved the baby out of our bedroom. She now sleeps in the bedroom with her brother, so they share, and it's been going really, really well. Like, we haven't had any problems so far. She woke up once crying and we had to get her out of there, but otherwise it's been really, really good. But out of habit, we still walk into our bedroom with like just our phone torches on, and like try and like keep the light really low and be really quiet and everything. And I was just like, turn the main light on, because we don't have to do that anymore. I don't know where it is. That's really weird. Check on the chair under the playmat and stuff. The change mat and stuff. Huh. Weird. It's not a small object. Here we are. We made it to Mountaineers. Hooray. Can't believe we've made it this far in one stream. It's great. From trappers to here. Right. Oh, look at all this firewood. I love it. Okay. Oh, and we're warm in here. I love it. Gun book. Now you're just insulting me. Number one base in the game. Yeah, you like it? Oh, more matches. Yay. I don't spend enough time here, actually. I do really like it, but yeah, I don't spend anywhere near enough time here. What do we got here? Oh, a ski jacket. Oh my god. PlayStation. Aim. Thank you. Yeah, there's no moose markings. Yeah, I figured, so that, yeah, we're all good. Nice to see you. Welcome in, Bloop Bloop. Blurp, plurp. I never know how to say your name, but it's a great name. Blurp, blurp. Blurpy plurp. Get this out of the way. Granola bar. Exciting times. Right, so we're going to do a bunch of teas before we travel. So we've got all of this firewood. And that'll give us a little bit of extra calories. They take a vacation? Yeah, nice. That's why I always end up at Trappers. It's like my little vacation-y home. I don't actually have teas I can make, but I have teas I haven't drunk, right? 4. 5. Okay, let's do it. Woof. Let's do it. 1 and... yeah, cedar, why not? I'm trying to yawn silently. I don't know if it's successful or not. Here we are. It's extremely bright. It's extremely orange. Let's just drop our teas. You. It's a pity we don't have coffee, but that's okay. We're standing on the bed, because that's how Astrid rolls, apparently. It's very rude, Astrid, but you know. Especially with your boots on. Really should try and avoid standing on beds. Oh, didn't press the right button there. Try again. And you. 1. And a 2. And a 3. I think I jiggled you already, but for good measure. There we go. Let's check outside. I don't think there's anything outside. I think they sometimes was rose hips, but nah. Maybe down towards the
I could eat a horse.
on our way, but you like horses? Yeah, I know. Shoes on the bed. I know. She's a savage. And it's kind of awkward getting onto the bed anyway, but There we go. Savage Astrid. Absolute savage. But you're toasty warm, so you could have a nap. 46 minutes. Everything hot? Okay, let's yeah, let's give her a nice nap. So these will all stay warm. Okay, cool. Right, so we got a nearly 3-hour fire. We can just do a couple of hours of sleep. Did I get a bear up the river? Oh, I don't know. You mean here? I haven't looked. I haven't been anywhere yet. I don't know where I missed. Oh no, there he is. Well, that's handy. At least I know where he is. I'll leave it a little bit. And tea's all gonna bubble and toil away. I'm gonna leave that till later. Actually, I'm gonna just starve her today. Have another hour's sleep, Astrid. We'll see where that bear is, and we'll make a move if the weather's not too rough. Even if we just end up in the cave on the way. It's getting a bit worse.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
I know, Astrid, but you're kind of out of food options. Apart from one granola bar. There's not really many cattails. Well, there's some over by the tree. The dog keeps walking into the mic cabling. There's some over by the tree. On the way. Visibility is getting a bit crap though. I'm kind of tempted to just leave it for now. And I've got firewood to last me the night. I just don't have calories to last me the night. Unless I drink all the teas. So this ski jacket, if I was to repair it, wouldn't be bad. No fast food restaurant, sadly. Oh, I lost my fire. Okay. That's a hint, I think. Get your butt moving. Let's go see where our bear friend is. Not amazing weather. I think this may go out pretty soon. Oh, it's more snowing than windy. Okay, let's get to the fishing hut. See what's in there. Oh, we do have cattails down here. See what's in the boats as well. I could get a deer and stay here for the night, but might try and make progress. You have to be fast to catch it. Yeah, good point. Oof. So I'm guessing the moose is going to be over here instead, which is going to be fun because he's on in my way, but it's okay. If he is here right now, that is. I might be lucky. He might not be around. Oh, the wind. Of course, there's always bunnies. Oh, wolf is gone. Oh, more firewood. Ugh. More fishing book. That challenge that LD was sharing from Paraloopable looks fun too. The research one, where you can't do anything unless you've researched it first. So you can't even start a fire outside until you know how to start a fire. You've read a book. It's very intriguing. Yeah, it's pretty fine. You've never been so hungry in all your life. You've never been so cold in all your life. I assure you that I'll keep you alive.
Damn it. So hungry.
So hungry. Alright, we're going to go straight up this hill. Get a lay of the land, see where our friends are, or not so friends. Turn the light back on. Good job. Yeah, exactly. It's teasing my husband today. I came home from work and every single light in the house was on. Because he has a habit of turning everything on and not turning it off. Which is fine. I just think it's funny. But then we've got a couple of lights in the house that are on timers, that are Wi-Fi light bulbs. And he turns them off at the wall, which means that the Wi-Fi light bulb doesn't work, which means that the timers on them doesn't work. And so he doesn't, like, those are the only ones he actually turns off. So he just turned one off and then he flicked it back on, and then he sort of looked at me and gave me a thumbs up. I was like, yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm going to do this without it rolling down the hill. Just. Okay. Can't see a moosey. Can see a deer.
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, Astrid. Ah, frick, there's a wolf really close to me, though. He's just singing in my ear. Jerkface. I'm keeping my head on a swivel, but I don't see any moose friend. So far, so good. A bunch of deer. Hi, guys. Yeah, I know you're cold. You're cold. I know. We're gonna get you out of here. Oh, hi. Were you going for the deer and then you saw me? I think that was exactly what you were doing. Hi. Yeah, I thought so.
Don't eat me. Don't. It's eating me. Let's not do this.
Get this birch. Just nervous that the bear is going to turn up, so we just want to get a move on. Do I want to open the container really quick and then get out of here? I might do that. A lantern. Don't eat me.
Perfect.
Ooh, rusty pork and beans. Everybody's favourite. For some reason that sound didn't play. Let me try.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I don't know why I didn't hear that. Oh, coffee! Coffee and tea! Alright, let's go. Get out of here before we get in more trouble. Coffee and tea, that's exciting. We're 2 bars down, which I don't really like. Two in the red, which I don't love, but we're just going to get past this first tree and then we'll get ourselves a fire and some teas and stuff made. Because I did bring all the firewood and stuff with me. I'm going to be heavy up to the first rope and then I light from there. Yep. Yep. It's cold. Should be able to make a bunch of tea as well. Have I got dressings? I've got cattail dressings? Yeah, I've got 4 dressings, that's fine. Keep seeing the old man's beard and cattail dressings, I mean old man's beard. Keep seeing it everywhere and not harvest it and just making sure. Okay, let's go over here. The weather is kind of packing it in. We might be able to have to go in the cave up here, I think. Just for safety for a bit. I need to hang out in Timberwolf more. I do really like it as a region. I usually just come here to summit and then I leave. I really should hang out here more. There's so many little spots to hang out, and there's bunnies here, and I would never think to come here to get bunnies. But yeah, there's lots to be found, that's for sure. Yeah, it's definitely packing it in, so let's grab this stuff and get in the cave. See if we can keep our torch lit while we do this. It's getting pretty windy. Yeah, there it goes. Oh well, we did find more matches, so I'm not too worried. Come on. We need to start using our mag lens more on those sunny days and not using a torch. Making sure we know whether it's mag lens weather or not before we use the match. Because I just don't take advantage of it enough. And yeah. Though I know I will find plenty more matches. I do want to look after my resource there. Come on. Where is it? Oh, it must be around the next bit. Must be over this hill here. More rose hips. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it does have a lot of caves. I have seen people get up you know, use caves and coffee and just summit that way by going in, making fires, making more coffee, then carrying on, and they're really spaced out well for that. Obviously you can sleep as well, and a lot of the caves are quite warm. They have firewood in them often. Yeah, and look, yeah, it's nice and warm in here. I'm gonna take a really quick nap and then I'm gonna make some coffee. Just warm her up. Sounds pretty blustery. I think it's not getting much better. Okay. Oh, it's night anyway, so let's just plan to spend our night here. Let's move this over here. I don't know what it is. I always like to be like around the corner from the cave entrance, even though I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference. Yeah. Guaranteed matches in the three-way cave. Oh, Twitch, you're funny. Yes, I have definitely gone there before. I've spawned near there before, and run immediately to that cave. It's very helpful. Pretty sure, well, pre-DLC, I think it's definitely guaranteed. Post-DLC, obviously. Anybody who's currently playing that won't have that joy, unfortunately.
Perfect.
But yes, all of the old... Fire starting 4? 75% chance they last 25% longer. Well, I already could start fires with that tinder. That's great. So we've got carcass harvesting 4 too. I've got a book on that, I think, still. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's eat our rusty pork and... Oh, I suppose I could cook them. We might as well. Even though we don't need the cooking skill. Might as well get a nice warm dinner. I was going to turn the lamp back on. Speaking of timer lights, the lamp next to me is just turned off. There it is. And I was going to do some crafting. Oh, no worries, Ambird. Enjoy your meeting. Enjoy. Kind of. Yummy beans. Right. I'm glad I brought all that firewood because we might want to stay warm for the night, though it was a warm cave. Might as well throw the heavy stuff on it. There we go. Guaranteed nice warm 8-hour night. That's excellent. And we can keep our teas warm for 8 hours too, which would be good. Might as well just deploy those. On here we'll cook a birch bark. Cook an herbal tea. Cook a coffee. Go around here and we'll drop some more tea. You and you. You can do it from the radio on PlayStation, but it is kind of finicky and annoying. It's actually easier to go into the menu and just drop it from the menu. So for example, if I, once this is done, I can grab it from the radio. I'm actually low on water because I'm making all these teas, so I might need to do that first. So yeah, so on the the PC, you can go into your drink menu here, then hover over the tea and click in place. PlayStation, you can do that, but you have to go triangle for place, then place it. And I mean, it's fine. It's just a lot slower than the PC counterpart. Oh, wrong button. Oh yeah, no water. Okay. So I find it's easier to just drop it from actual inventory. Oh, it was cancelled. Oh yeah, awesome. Even better. Alright, well that water's going to take a while, so let's, can we do any repairs? I must have jiggled all my teas because I don't think anything's burned. Hot, 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 hot. Hot. Nice. We've still got 37 minutes, so we took this vest off. Let's... Is that our lowest item? Is the 89%? Okay, we'll leave it then. Do I want to rip apart the vest though? I only got 2 cloth, but that's because I left it all behind. Let's just craft instead. Nope. You. Jiggle, jiggle. So, when you place a tea by the fire, you pick it up and then cancel picking it up. And it resets the cooking time, and then they will not burn. They will sit there in a perpetual state of hot until you pick them up and drink them. It's kind of exploity, but it's really helpful. It means that you can leave them there all night long, and then in the morning get your torches from the fire or whatever. And this one says cold, but when you pick it up here, it says it says cold actually. When I put it in my inventory, it says hot. It's a glitch. Oh, don't take antibiotic. Yeah, it's hot. See? So just ignore it if it says cold. If you've done this step anyway. Where did it go? I dropped it. Did I not drop it? I did. It went under my bedroll. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, don't sleep an hour. No! Oh no, something's definitely going to burn now because I didn't jiggle it. That birchbark tea is burned. Because I accidentally slept. Yeah, see? Oh well. Oh yeah, look. And these are burned too. Because I slept by accident. Oh well. We've got more stuff. But these ones are all fine. They say cold, but that's just a display glitch. They're actually all hot. Any hoodle. Let's put this bedroll back down. I meant to pick it up, and I accidentally slept. The coral and thistle story. Right. I've still got lots of cattails too. We really should get her a good night's sleep, so let's just grab these two. Let's put 2 litres of water back on, so that'll take an hour and a half, so we can get an hour while we wait, and then we can do the rest of our sleep after that. You lost your oh yeah. Accidental nap. Yeah, I do that all the time. What you can also do is leave a tea on the fire on this here. If you cook it here, you can leave it here and let the fire go out, and then in the morning you can take it off the fire. It'll still be hot, but you can't put it back on there because it will burn. You can only put it next to the fire and it'll stay warm. You can't put it back on the fire, it will burn. Like, you can't re-cook it. That goes badly. Okay, take our pots before we forget. Right, we've got 3.5 hours. So if I boost this fire, these will stay hot until the fire ends. We've got a lot more than 3 hours of night left. So what I might do is just put on more wood. There we go. Now I can sleep 6 hours without worrying about my teas. Drink. As long as I've got the calories to do that, actually. Let's just check. Oh, and if you drink a herbal tea before bed, you get a better night's sleep and you get condition gains. So let's do that. Oh, I'm not thirsty. Okay. My bad. We could sleep an hour and then drink that herbal tea and then sleep more. So we get the benefit and we're a bit thirsty. My bad. Ooh, blizzard. Oh, the tea's still hot. That's interesting. I suppose it takes an hour to cool down. Now I can sleep 5 hours. I might just, on the safe side, make it 5.5 and sleep 5 hours. Hopefully the blizzard will go away. Nope, long blizzard. Okay. There we go, my condition's way up, which is good. I've still got 2 hours. I guess it's counting it as an outdoor fire. So let's make coffee. For our climbing adventure. Let's drop this. You can also like pick up in place. You don't have to do the... It's just quickest to pick up. Pick up on the spot. And then immediately... Like you just tap the same button twice. And it resets it. Okay. I'm gonna make you drink lots of coffees on your way, Astrid, so you're not gonna be starving for long. No coffee past 3 AM rule. Oh my god, my rule is no coffee past 3 PM. I will be up all night long if I drank coffee late. I actually had coffee at like 2:35 or something today, and I was like, uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna be up tonight for hours, but I'm actually quite tired, so I think I'll be fine. I'm gonna have so many freaking teas. The only reason I'm cooking them all is that then when they're in your radial you don't have to like worry which one is hot. If you just heat all your teas, then every single time you pick a drink from the radial it will be hot. It's just laziness really. Oh, of course, yeah, if you're working night shifts, yes, that's obviously a very different kettle of fish. Alright, I'm not cooking any more teas. I've got one more tea I can cook, but you know what? I'm leaving it in the box. I'm just going to do more water. Might as well use our fire. Hope that this blizzard goes away. At least it's daytime now. Alright, what can we do? Can we... Let's harvest this torch. Let's sharpen this. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it said till boiled away, not boiled. So, oh well. 42, we've got an hour and 17, that's fine. Let's do some more sharpening. Sorry, I know it's not everybody's favourite noise. What we could do, we do have one piece of coal, I guess. If we needed to make this fire even longer, we could. We could just sit here and read. Though I actually think it's warm enough in here probably without it. But I don't know that for sure, so we could read for an hour. What should we read? Field dressing your kill. So field dressing your kill is carcass harvesting. How's my skill on that? It's pretty high, I think. 4, yeah. Okay. What else we got? I think we had archery. That would be useful. Yeah, let's do the last hour of archery. Oh, yay, the storm's gone. Cool. Okay. Right, perfect. Let's get torches. Pick up all our gazillion teas. Okay. We'll have to see how overweight we are, because obviously we're about to climb a rope. Or 3.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, only 1.9 over. Okay. Well, let's drink anything really. One kilo over. 0.79 over. Yeah, okay, so by the time we get there, if we drink our teas and stuff, we'll be fine. We're energetic now too. Yeah, coffee. Woohoo! Speedy. Oh yes, I finished reading it, so yes, let's drop it. I was gonna, you know, I usually burn them after I finish reading them, but let's drop it. Good plan, Stan. I like it. And once we've dropped a couple of torches on our way, we'll be done. So, we'll be under. I forgot about there's always a deer here too. There we go. That was all it needed. Quit your shivering. I wonder what they're going to do with the animations. They said they're going to change animations for like harvesting and mending, I think they mentioned. Something like that. So like we'll have a little bit more, rather than just the time passing, we'll actually see some animation. I wonder if they're ever going to add like the clothing that you're wearing to your character's model, though I suppose that's extremely tricky to show the sleeve and the hand of whatever clothing you're wearing. Though I suppose they just model it a certain number of times, but getting cold. Right, let's see how many friends we make along the way up here. Obviously there's the deer, but then you've got a wolf, a bear. Hey guys, what up? It is so cold, oh my gosh. Do I want to just keep drinking teas? I suppose I could just do that. They're all running in the cave. Otherwise I need to go in the cave, wait, warm up. Kind of want to just keep going. I know there's a container there too, but... Oh, water. No, not water.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I know, Astrid, I know. Oh, I'm so low on torches. Because of that fire. We're not warming up enough with the teas now either. Okay, we're gonna have to go in the cave, I think. Do I go back to that one? Kind of tempted to press on and just... oh, get to the next rope and then at least I'm safe past the predators, but how much condition hit do I want to take? I mean, it's still, I could just make a little fire, but then I'm using my last coal, I think, to actually get warm. I'm just going to press on for a minute. Go over here against the rock, I guess. Must be really, yeah, minus 38. Feels like minus 20. There's a little nooch that we can go into around the corner. Do a fire. Should have gone in the cave. It's funny how I've got the warmth bonus on a red meter. That's hilarious. Okay, I quite often go in here. This might not be a bad shout. Let's do this. Is it going to actually let me be sheltered? I'm going to do this real quick. There we go. Truly a pile of teas. Oh, come on. I'm not even going to warm up. Oh, there we are. Ugh, PlayStation. Come on. I'm too far away to warm up, so I have to move them all over. Ugh. Just place it. Thank you. Right, something's already cooked. Yeah. Can hear it. Fire's on angles, man, when you're trying to heat up teas.
Trees. I'm gonna eat it.
Yay, almost lunchtime. Have you got something nice for lunch? Or are you going to go out and get lunch? Or what's the plan? Ugh, press the wrong button. Today I had sushi. I was very pleased about that. I don't get to eat sushi very often these days. I was pretty happy. Met a good friend for lunch. Oh, yeah. Great. Here we go. Hot, 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 hot. I'm barely warming up. This is crazy. Well, might as well cook that last herbal tea. Quark thingy. I have no idea what a quark thingy is. I appreciate you trying to translate it. Yeah, I love sushi. I only get it when I'm at work, actually working in the office. Not yogurt with not colored cheese. Oh, okay. Oh, look, it's gone all... Oh, no. I was looking at the bit with the shadow and I was like, it's gone all foggy. No, lift your head a bit. It's fine. Doofus Coru. Doofus child. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Showing a banana peel. Oh, really? Funny. Sounds very intriguing. Right. Last two. Okay. Right. And drink another tea. Because we are cold as heck. I didn't mean to pick up the burned out torch. That's fine. Around here. Get the burning one if it lets us. Yes, thank you.
Drop any of this here.
Okay, let's hope that the wolf isn't waiting for us around this corner. We're only a little bit overweight again, but again we're going to keep drinking tea and coffee. In fact, I'm going to drink a coffee now. It's got lots of protein. Ah, cool. Makes sense. I used to eat a lot of... the heck did I just hear? That wolf is fleeing. That is not a good sign. Where's the bear? There he is. Fuck's sake. Okay, there is another route that I take when the bear is in my way. So we're going to do that. Hopefully the wolf won't be a problem because he'll get closer to the bear and he'll freak out and won't care about me.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, shush. Just kill it? Yeah. Hey insect, nice to see you. I'll kill it when it can't see me. I'm not going to have it charge me. I can't do bear dances. I never have been able to. It's just not something a skill that I have quite. And I may get maybe in future, but it's definitely not something I can do now. So we're going to avoid it altogether and go around the back. I'm going to drink another tea. I'm just going to try and keep it from freezing, but I think it's just going to happen no matter what. So, as long as the bear doesn't turn around and decide to come back this way, we normally avoid him by just going around this way.
If I don't warm up.
Oh, you're Astrid, you're fine. Just shush. Just get a move on. Hey, lady! You cheese them up and down. Yeah, that is true. My tactic has always been shoot them from far away. Or with the flare gun in the face. So, how are you, lady? Hope you're good. Yeah, the way I always go, yeah. I'm a creature of habit. I always take the exact same route to the summit almost every time. Just with deviations around whether or not there's a bear or whether or not there's anything in the way. You. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, you're doing the Research is Golden. How's it going? Sounds like it's really fun. I watched LD do it a bit today. He was struggling to find a book. Hooray! We're in a safe place now. Nothing can harm us anymore. And we can get into this cave and get nice and warm. Cave hype. Nice. Right, I know it's lunchtime, but we're going to have a little nap. We're going to drink our birch bark tea, get some condition back. The hunting stage. Nice, sounds good. Yeah, I look forward to starting that at some point. May not be for a month or two. I'm going to probably do more things like that when I have my PC built, because that means that when I'm streaming 4 times a week, I'm actually using the PC and I can stick with something, whereas right now I can only use the PC once a week. Most of the time, so it's not much point me committing to something I can't carry on with very much. So got so many things I want to do, but yes, it's nice to have a big list, so definitely look forward to trying it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is, because you're picking up all the coal, because I'm making you. Is that a mag lens? That's a random mag lens in the snow. Funny. Firewood, firewood. Everybody wants firewood. Bow, it's the cave music. Bow. It's very intense. Bow. Oh yeah, I bet. Not being on menial clothes. Yeah, especially if you're doing like a harder difficulty, but you're doing it on
Verity
Pilgrim,
one
right?
love,
So
Verity one love, Verity one
shouldn't
love.
be too much worry about staying warm. A little bit easier. Very tiny bird with a resub. 6 months, my friend. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Good morning. How was your sleep? Hope you had a good sleep. We are summiting because, hey, I said I would, right? The fun is in the frustration. You sound like a chess player. That's funny. Alright, so we're just going to do this. I'm not going to worry about this torch. I'm going to go buy torch. We're going to have a little snooze. I know it's middle of the day, but let's get warm. Let's get a little bit of energy. I'm trying on Stalker. Nice. Cool. We got some condition back. Oh, don't drink it all the way because we're going to drink our coffee, but from this point I'm not going to worry so much about being warm. Yeah, shush. We're just going to get to the summit ASAP. 33 kilos, that's because of all the coal. Oh, really? I always go down, yeah. I don't actually... So I don't leave anything along the way that I want to pick up, because I know I'm not going back. So, yeah. I've figured out the goat route. I expect to get at least 1 or 2 sprains, and I just do it. But yeah, it takes practice. Absolutely. When I first did it, I was really, really scared about breaking Astrid. Still daytime, it's just freaking dark in here. Oh, you go down almost always. Fair enough, yeah. Super delayed because I'm streaming you to my TV. It slows everything down. Oh, that's all good. I'm on your TV. I don't have my cam on, luckily. Otherwise, you'd see my giant 5 head this morning. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making a dungeon.
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh, I ended up far off. Yeah, I always go slightly to the right. I have a very particular way I go. Done when he first did the goat down, he goated to the left, and he ended up at the very, very bottom. He goated all the way down to the very bottom of Echo Ravine. It was pretty impressive, actually. Poof. Well, I've got four bandages. I'm prepared to sprain all 4 limbs and repair them all at the bottom. But I'll probably only get 1 or 2. You go so far right, you come right down by the river. Yeah, good plan. Good plan. I end up by the engine and then I go down from there. So I'm kind of in between you and Amber. Let's just see what's up there, because it is day 54, I think. Survived 55 days, so yeah, we will just see what's even still there, to be honest. There's the big climb up there. Let's just see what's in here. More firewood, another rope. Gunsmithing book. Okay, so we're going to drop just a little bit of coal, but mainly going to drop the firewood. Because there's crates to bust down up there. And then I'm going to drop, yeah, just a tiny bit of water. That'll do. And we're going to drink coffee. Yeah, Dun's an amazing goater, yeah. Dun getting away with goats will never cease to amuse me, yeah, I know. So he's just very, very good at it. Now I do have a stim, so I'm going to go up to the ledge and then I'll see how I go. I could always just coffee it, or I could just stim it. Yeah, lady, yeah, that sounds, yeah. I don't get too far away from the fishing hut. I mainly end up kind of, yeah, by the engine, coming down the slope by the engine. I've just never thought, like, honestly, I didn't even know if I would play Loper, and now 6 months later I'm summiting on Loper, so I feel pretty pleased about that.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, Astrid, we're not going to worry about the cold right now, we're just going to get you up the frickin' mountain. Let's go. She actually might just be able to do it. But we are going to stop. Because safety first. Ledge it up. You legend, Astrid.
I need anything right about now.
You're actually really good, Astrid. You're really good. Tired of having nothing, struggling for everything. Yeah, absolutely. Up, up, up. Pew pew. Let's go. She's so speedy. Oh, Astrid, I'm so proud of you. Look at you summiting on being cold and tired and me bossing you around. Hooray, we did it. Yay, we summited on Loper, my friends. This is like my best, obviously my best Loper run ever, but I've actually achieved so much in this Loper run. I'm actually like, I feel pretty proud of this Loper run. The fact that I've survived so long, smashed my PB, got a bear, got a moose, got cooking level 5, now I've got fire starting level 4, and I'm on the freaking summit. So, yay. I love how you always say good focus in Sig. It's like your catchphrase. Good focus. Thanks, friends. Yay, we did it! So we totally could go to Ash Canyon to get the backpack. I actually have way more confidence to do that now. And yes, I could have done that first, but hey, we're going to go down the mountain really overburdened. We'll be fine. Just go down with whatever we can carry. Though obviously there won't be that much here anyway because it's pretty late in the game, so. But yes. Let's go get a fire going before we kill Astrid anymore. This is my little fire spot normally. Check out that sick view. Yeah. 95%. I love it. Can't wait till I have fire starting 5. Fire starting 5, you start fires like you're using accelerant. They just go pew.
Come on, little
The little clock goes round so fast. And it's like, yay. Do I even have firewood to add to this though? I just realised. I don't even know if I do. I dropped it all. Oh, I have coal. That's right. Here we go. Okay, warm up, please. Yay, we're warm. Okay, let's go open the closest one while we're warm. Oh, no worries, Pam. Yeah, we did it.
I'll take it.
Soda. Okay, soda pile. Oop. Nothing. Sad buzz. How long's this fire? An hour and 17. 39 minutes. Sweet. Okay. What?
Horse.
Yeah. You're fine. I've already got cooking level 5, but yeah. Let's get these. Thank you. Right. How far away can we get? Are we gonna get cold here? No. Caught the drink crate like 5 minutes before this video.
This looks
Oh.
handy.
Clothing. Four packets of crackers and a pair. Yeah. What day did you grow up, Boob? Oh. Okay. Clothing pile over here.
I'm not sure I
Sort
can
through
handle
this stuff in a little bit. I already had double air wrap, but let's I don't think I had wool socks, but yeah, I've only got sports socks. Oh, one wool socks. Okay. Well, there we go. We can sort through that in a little bit. I'm getting cold over here. Let's just do this quick. I know, Loper's so mean. And they're empty. After day 100. Oh. Coffee and tea. It's so different to going up on Voyager. That's what I wanted. I wanted frickin' food. Yay. Some crackers, Astrid. It'll make you happy. If a crackers and a soda is your reward for travelling up. Here we go. Go get a soda.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah, shush. You made it to the summit, girlfriend. You need to just chill out. Stop complaining. Hello. I don't need the gun, but... Do they degrade? I don't know if there's a condition thing. I think they're always 100%, aren't they? Because you can't, like, clean them or anything. Oh no, 96. Well, I'm going to drop my inferior 96% for my obviously superior 100%. You only go to summit if you're spawning. Ah, yeah, fair enough. We're on your way. Yeah, I just made a deliberate mission to come here because I'd never done it on Loper before. Yeah, so none of the flare gun locations are guaranteed anymore after the update, I'm afraid, Pam. So all of the places that you're used to finding things, don't expect to find them there no more. And I think this is the one that has stuff in it, but we're too far away from warmth, so let's leave that for now. Can always do a second fire, I guess, to get stuff. Here we go. Well, that's all we got, my friends. I did unload the flare gun before dropping it. What syrup did I forget? Did I miss any? By the way. Did I do both of these? Yeah. Sad buzz, that's it.
It's too cold. Think.
I know, Astrid. I know. Right, let's get the wool socks and the bonus air wrap. I already have them, but fire striker? By the last crate you saw something on the floor? By... Yes! Thank you guys! Awesome. Totally missed it. I think I need to bust open crates, but I need to be warm, so...
Oh, so cold.
Yeah. Shush, shush, shush. Shush. Right. Thanks, friends. The syrup man on the lower level. Oh, yeah. I'll do that on the way down. So yes, I have my 2 air wraps, but I'm very tempted to keep a bonus air wrap. Oh, no, you're not going out. Thank you. You're not going out. Thanks, because I think we're going to spend the night here, so we need to... pick up our firewood again. Okay, let's do this one.
It's getting dark out here. I'm looking for shelter.
You mean the giant frickin' plane that you're in, Astrid? I think that's pretty good shelter. At least I won't have, my cabin fever risk won't be a problem. Oh well, I guess we're not going to be that heavy going back down, because this is all I've got. How are my shoes? Oh yeah, I've got deerskin boots here. Because I don't really think any of... I've already got a spare toque down there. I don't think the ski jacket is better. Oh, it might be, yeah, it's better than the light shell for sure. Okay, let's repair the ski jacket. We can rip up the light shell. Should we get this as well? I mean, I've obviously chopped this a few times while I've been in here, but it does take time. We might as well get it so that we're prepared in case there's a blizzard in the morning and we get stuck here. Let's just do it. Let's drop the crappy tinder plugs that we don't need. Caw, so the birdie's outside. And let's prepare for a good night's sleep. So, let's just chuck you on. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to do it from the inventory because I'm apparently that tired. Let's eat. Let's drink another soda. Oh well, we unfortunately had one open container. One empty container. But not bad. Fire Striker was kind of worth it. No worries, lady. It's 10 to 12, so I'm probably gonna only go maybe half an hour the most. Need to get my beauty sleep. This is gonna go longer than it says because it's technically kind of an outdoor fire, but let's just be prepared and get 9 hours of sleep. Nice. Right, I wanted to repair that shell, that ski jacket, so let's do that before we go anywhere. I was gonna harvest this.
Thank you, Mama.
The Deadpool with a raid! Hey friends, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid. I have just summited for the first time on Loper. I've never done that before, so that's pretty exciting. Welcome in, lovely to have you all. How was your run going, Deadpool? Nice to see you. And thanks for following Badass Weevil. Nice to see you. Hey, Phobos. Welcome in. G'day. Take it you're Aussie or Kiwi, so welcome in. But yeah. Oh, we've got the lovely dawn music. We've got no view whatsoever, sadly. Kiwis taste amazing. Just getting to HFE, still no bedrock. Oh man, yeah. Well, this is I am traditionally, I have been playing the game for 5.5 years. Traditionally a Voyager player, but last July Zach challenged me to play Loper, and I really enjoy it, so now I play Loper a lot of the time. But this is my Loper PB, so we're on we've done 56 days, I think. Yeah, 56 days. This is our first summiting on Loper, though I have summited lots and lots of times, or on other difficulties. So yeah, it's a little bit of an achievement for us. But yeah, PB run, and we've one shot a moose. We've got cooking level 5. We have we've achieved lots of different things in this run that I'd never done a Loper before. So yeah, it's really fun. And unfortunately, because I've summited so late, there's not a huge amount to find in the summit. But we're going to head down soon. We're going to go our way down with a couple of extra kilos that we've got. Yeah, then I have to figure out what I want to do. I guess we could maybe go to Ash Canyon and get the backpack. That might be a nice adventure to do. But yeah, I need to think about... I mean, obviously I could go back to home base. I've got a lot of bear meat and moose meat at home base that I can eat with cooking level 5 now. But yeah, the idea of an adventure to Ash Canyon sounds kind of fun. And obviously lots of cattails, which would be nice. Kind of want to bust open that one crate that I know has extra stuff in it though. But obviously I'm going to get cold. Yeah, warm here. Warm here. Warm here. Cold here. Warm here. Cold here. Warm here. Cold here. How cold though? How cold is cold? Very cold. Okay. I may need a second fire just to do the last crates that I wanted to do. Home base is Trappers. Got a nice little home there. I've never one-shot the moose before outside there, and I did that last stream. That was pretty fun. So I've got a lot of moose meat, and I've got stuff curing there as well. Unfortunately, we're PS4, so we're pre-DLC, so I do need another bear hide before I can make anything with the bear, but I'm looking forward to that moose satchel. Welcome back, lady! Yeah, we're just enjoying our little... I guess we'll deploy our teas so that they're ready for when we go. We might as well we'll probably just make some more coffee too. Oh, don't take painkillers. I just pushed the wrong button. Okay, chill.
Yeah, welcome.
Chill. Man, so fiddly sometimes. Jiggle, jiggle. Yeah, I was very lucky to get a bedroll at all this run. I found it in Alan's cave. The deer blind at Alan's cave in Mystery Lake. Oh, wrong button. Thank you for following, Phobos. Welcome to the chorus. So what I could do is drink a tea and then I'd be warm enough to probably chop the box, but the crate that I want, I think it's this one over here. Pretty sure this crate that's under here is the one that has extra stuff in it. But I'm not 100% sure. I can never remember. Don't know if there's much in the other crates. I don't know whether it's worth busting every single crate down at the summit. Yes, Phobos, yeah. So where in Aussie are you from, Phobos? I'm from Wellington, New Zealand. You tend to use Camp HQ more than Trappers. Oh yeah. Trap butts. South Australia. Oh nice! I've been to Adelaide quite a few times, if you're near Adelaide. One of my best friends lives in Adelaide, so I visited her a bunch. I like it. I like going to Adelaide. And I've always found our accents aren't too far off either. The South Australian accent is probably the most Kiwi of all the Aussie accents. I don't know whether I need how much I care about the crates, to be honest. Oh, I'm cold here. I need to go around the other side? Can I do it from here? I'm warm here. I mean, there was not going to be much in there, was there? Because where's it going to fall? Down there, I suppose. Alright, well I guess we'll probably get a move on. I did finish my intro. Do you want me to play my intro? It's on a weird thing though with Lightstream. For some reason I can't get it to stop looping. So I will have to play it and then immediately stop it as soon as it finishes. Being accused of being a pom by the Victoria Boys. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I'll play my intro even though we are almost at the end of the stream rather than at the beginning of the stream. So yeah, I used to play an intro before I started gameplay, like after my chat and before my gameplay, when I first started streaming a long time ago, and I got out of the habit of it, and it only had a couple of clips in it. And now I've been streaming for much longer, a lot more hours, and have lots and lots of good clips. I've now made a fun intro that I'm going to start playing at the beginning of streams again. So I'll play it now. Just to warn you, I have dialed the volume down quite dramatically, but if it's too loud, I apologise. So just prepare yourself for that, just in case. Take it you're here, Burb. I don't want to play it unless you're here and ready to watch it. You ready? Okay. Excited emotes. Okay, here we go. Here's my intro. Again, a warning if it's very loud. I apologise. I tried.
I fight every day for these words I know will bring me home. The mess and the fight, the pain to the light. I faced every fear I know. This echo inside from left to the right. Just sing to the crowd below. And although you feel that nothing is real, you paint, sing, you write, you shine, shine on.
Okay, did that work? Did I stop it in time? Was it all shuddery and stop-starty? Because my preview of it was like it was kind of all over the place. Let me know. Also, is that volume okay? I know, that's a lot of questions to ask you guys. Okay. Let's feed her. Crackers. Yeah, that's a bit of fun. I was like, I'm just going to throw all of my like best shot clips in. And that last shot of me getting the moose is the one I did last Interloper stream. Yeah, fun, eh? And that's one of my own songs. I'm going to get copyright hit for it, which is hilarious to me, but that's fine. Because I do sing as well. Didn't seem stuttery? Okay, because when I started the clip it was kind of juddering quite a lot, but... Yeah, so there we go, now I have an intro. Yay, I was so proud of that moose. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I one-shot it. The actual clip, I'm like, holy shit, I fucking one-shot the moose. Holy shit, I one-shot the moose. Dancing in the bear onesie. Yeah, I was so pleased to get the bear, the two bears in a row, one-shotting them in the face. That was really fun. Right, I have a gazillion torches. I think we're good for torches. Let's get one more for funsies, and then let's go. Let's do our little goaty goat. I'm gonna drink one of these for warmth and pizzazz. And I'm gonna say bye fire, bye summit. Thanks for thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Right, it's foggy AF. But there's enough visibility. Hi friend. How you doing? You got anything for me? Aw, thanks. I thought you would. Yeah. Doobie doobie doo. Well, we're not crazy cold. It's a good sign. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Hoppy hop. Yeah, this is straight Loper, yeah. I have played Gun Loper in the past, which I find very fun, but yeah, this is a straight Loper, right? It's my straight Loper PB. Ah, shit, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well, we're not going to heal her because she's bound to get another one, so let's just keep going. No jumping, just running. Thank you. No jumping. Oh, Astrid, stop jumping. Thank you. I don't know if Ambert's watching. Oh, so I'm not, I won't get, like, penalised for it, lady. I'll just get, I get a note on my YouTube that it won't be monetized, but I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway, so. Oh my god, just break every limb. She's all hobbly. I don't really fight it. If I was monetized on YouTube, the money that they would be claiming from my video would be going to me anyway. But my, for the luckily it doesn't get flagged on Twitch, so that's what I mainly worry about. I don't like muting on Twitch. It's funny, if anyone ever redeems my money don't jiggle jiggle in my channel points redeems, that song is apparently banned from being played in Russia, because if I play that song anywhere on my stream, my YouTube video cannot be shown in Russia. So it's pretty funny. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I think this is where I normally go. Otherwise, we'll just work it out, shall we? She's already broken every bone in her body. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I know, you're in pain. I'm so mean to you. Oh my god. There's no point healing you if you're gonna break him again. Sorry, Astrid. I'm so mean. Just roll her down the mountain. Yeah. Well, might as well treat her pain. We can treat her pain. If I'm going to drink the tea anyway. Here we go. Here's the slope that I always go down. And it takes you to the engine, see? It's a little bit awkward when you've got a sprained wrist and 2 sprained ankles. You can also go kind of down that way, but yeah, I just go straight down here. Yeah, there we go. She's broken everything now. Your first moose was on weak ice. Oh, man. Interloper. Yeah. Poor Astrid. I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. There we go. And then from here you can kind of just run it. And then I goat down here. Let's treat the ankles, because that's a problem. We'll worry about the wrist when we get down. The Wawa feature, yeah, I know a lot of people have been doing that actually lately. Tuna did that recently, and I was like, oh, never even thought to do it, but yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't know, it feels like I sprained her, so I should have to put up with it.
Oh, my ankles!
Oh, my ankles. My sounds aren't playing for some reason. Are you guys hearing them? So I'm not hearing them for some reason. Don't know why. I think I normally do this further around. Where do I normally do this? I mean, you can kind of do it here. I'm just kind of feeling like a daredevil tonight. I'm just going for it. Not even pausing. Yeah, this is a good point. Oh look, those 2 pieces of rock don't actually meet. Oh, now we're stuck. Oh, yep, we're stuck. Okay, I actually wanted to go back up a bit, but we'll just, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, you hear them fine. Okay, I just not hearing them, so apologies for that. I don't know why I'm not hearing them. Alright, there you go, Astrid. How broken are you? You got 3 lots of pain and a sprained wrist. Okay, well, we can't use our bow, so that's probably a problem. So let's just fix that. Then we'll only have 1 bandage left, but that's okay. She says. Do I have a... I don't. I was going to say, do I have anything hot? I do not. I do have painkillers. I have a lot of painkillers, actually, so might as well get rid of 2 out of 3 pains. There we go. I love how Dun's always like, I have to get rid of her pain. I've got to look after Astrid. And I'm like, really? Because I don't care. I just let her, I just let everything be blurry for an hour. It's fine. Good to have 1 wrist so you can aim a stone, yeah. Oh, thank you for the shout out to Only True Man Bear Pig. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Oh shit. Probably wasn't my best decision. I think that... Is that not a bear cave? I can't remember. Anyway, let's just keep going. I think this is where the bear came running at me, and I threw the torch at him, and he kept running. He glitched, and he kept running, and I got really lucky. Because I already had a sprained ankle, and I couldn't run away from him. I had no weapons, and I was just like, ah shit, I just have to keep going, I guess.
Freezing.
And, yeah. I was like, well, I'm fucked. He's gonna kill me, and then he didn't. I was like, holy shit. Oh, it's all good, Burb. You're not here to do a job, remember. Shoutouts are very much appreciated. If you remember. If anybody doesn't know anybody, a lot of people here are streamers, so if anybody is a streamer and would like a shoutout, who may not be known to people here, then let me know, and I'm more than happy to. I've ended up at the river. That's fine. I'm more than happy to. Burb can do that. Blurry vision from pain and down to 4% health in an aurora is what I imagine a LSD trip. Yes. So I normally end up coming down the hill a bit. I goat a bit down the hill and straight to the... Yeah, the Tilda community is amazing. Very privileged to be a part of it. They're a really lovely group of people. There doesn't seem to be much, if any, toxicity. If there is, it's usually from people outside and it gets shut down really fast. And people just care about each other and the game, and no one gatekeeps in terms of difficulty level. My favourite things is that people don't, like, if someone's playing Pilgrim, there's no, like, oh, you're only playing Pilgrim. Like, it's like, yay, you're playing the Long Dark. So. Amber, you still play other things. You're worth a shout out for sure. And Weevil, you stream, don't you? But yeah. Might as well get more food. Those wolves are freaking having their choir practice down on the lake. So I've ended up coming back round to Mountaineers, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go to Ash Canyon or not. I might, regardless, I probably should recover at Mountaineers first. All for the game. You do hot tub streams? Nice. Well, that's what the Long Dark community definitely needs, some more hot tub streams. Playing TLD while sitting in a hot tub? Subbed. Honestly, I'd put on a full like wetsuit, get in an inflatable hot tub, and have the TV behind me and play the Long Dark on PlayStation and see how many views I get. I'm totally down. I do not, unfortunately, have a hot tub. I don't even have a bath, so... Smoking in the side of my noses. One of my favourite things is people who use the hot tubs category to like do like silly things like that, or like put on like an overlay that makes them look like they're in a hot tub. Or there's that really cute marine mammal rescue account that is like literally like otters in a zoo, and they stream in the pools, hot tubs and beaches category, and I have nothing but respect for them for that. I haven't actually seen them on in a while. I wonder if they're still going. I haven't noticed them streaming. I wonder if Twitch unfollowed them for me or something. Twitch is annoying like that. It's in the 40s, no time for hot tubs. Hey, the 40s is perfect for hot tubs. If it's cold... Oh, you're in Australia. You mean actual 40s, yes. Yes, you mean Celsius. Yes, no hot tubs, yes. Yeah, I don't see them. I haven't seen them in ages, yeah. I wonder if they got, like, removed or they left Twitch or something? I don't know, but I haven't seen them online in ages, so I wondered about them. Oh my god, there you are. Jerkface. Yeah, get your solo in. Sing that solo. You do it, girlfriend. Waiting for the bork bork. There it is. Hi. Nice. Even better. Oh, my arrow back, please. Oh, you broke it. Can I have a little bit of meat from you, please? Seeing I'm already cold. Thanks. I'll come back and get more of your meat later. Let's get back to Mountaineers before someone smells me. 107.6 F. No, I'm just so used to being followed by Northern Hemisphere people that I was like, 40s? Get in the hot tub. Because I do know Fahrenheit a little bit. He's a chunky boy. Yeah. Yeah, where did they go? Did they get removed from Twitch because they use that? But I mean, pools, hot tubs, and beaches, technically they're in a pool. I don't see why that's a problem. Yeah, how many kilos was he, Burb? I'll have to go get him. Just want to warm up in here a bit. You don't know Celsius at all. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the idea of Fahrenheit makes sense in my brain because it's like 0 is really cold and 100 is really hot, so I kind of get that. But I've grown up in a country that only uses Celsius, so I'm like, oh, it's 28 today. That's going to be fairly warm, but also, you know, quite a nice temperature. But my brain's like, what is that in Fahrenheit? As long as the fun parts are covered, everything's cool. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Alright, let's cook us up some wolf. Oh yeah, I have a fire striker. Exciting times. Well, we summited and back again. There and back again. And we're not dead. We're not even that broken. Oh, well, I guess I use reclaimed. That's fine. Lived in multiple countries that use Celsius. You're still learning it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, by Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, exactly what I'm referencing. Yes.
Come on, little fire.
It's 12:15. I need to go to bed. It's a school night, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a big one.
-40, -40 are the same. Oh, last stream was a month ago, so they've just maybe just stopped streaming. Aw. Maybe the staff members that usually did it are like not there anymore or something. Bummer. I definitely brought all that firewood home with me, huh? Okay, I kind of want to go get the rest of the wolf. Because, you know, tasty, tasty wolf. Or I could go and try and get a deer, I guess. Eat this, Astrid, eat this. But if it's not windy, I can leave water cooking here. Because that's going to take 42, yeah. Let's leave the fire nice and toasty for us. 3 hours. Let's take a torch. And let's go light a fire on the ice next to Wolfie. And hope that Mr. Bear doesn't come a-knocking. It's warmed up a little bit. It's not 3 down anymore. Yeah, bring back the otters. Grandpa speaking English. Because I'm working from home tomorrow, I don't mind being up a bit late on a Thursday night, but I do need to call it probably in the next 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. It says one last time. Oh no! Maybe it was just too much work to maintain it, because it did switch between cameras. It had overlays on screen saying which otter you were watching. They had volunteers in the chat moderating and telling you who you were watching. They put so much effort into it. Oh. Hi, Wolfie. Do you regret coming at me, bro? 'Cause you're about to be my dinner. Grandpa. Yeah. Yes, I need to be there for Burb's Drama Corner. So when I get up in the morning, I will be able to watch and hear your sister's stories. Oh, come on! Come on! Why you gotta be like that? Oh my god, fine. I'm taking a kilo of meat. She's gonna get cold, but I want a kilo of wolf. You big jerks. I'm gonna, like, damage her too much. Kilo and a half. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity. Don't walk into the embers fire. Let's hope that... What direction we're down? Yeah, slightly this way. In theory, I really should not get lost right now, and if I do, that is ridiculous, but hey, that is me. This is very rude. Very rude indeed. Ah, shit. Where am I going? Yeah, here we go. I need to figure out what to do in OBS to get us both on video chat. Oh, use guest star. Oh, no, she doesn't have a Twitch account, I suppose. I was going to say you could use guest star and have her on screen. Otherwise, do a Discord video chat and then just do screen capture. Window capture. And capture your entire Discord screen. You thought you heard a Borg? No. It is a blizzard. They can all despawn, thank you. We're getting in here. I'm going to cook up our wolf. We're going to sleep a full night. We're going to get all this condition back. And the weather can suck it. Right. Anyway, I'm real mature right now. I know. Okay. Cook. Yeah. 25 minutes. Sweet. 48 minutes. Okay. And that boiled, yes. Okay. Cook the meat. How was the meat gamey already? I only just killed the guy. You emailed to find out what happened. Oh, cool. Okay. I've seen more shenanigans during blizzards. I know, but I've decided that they're not allowed, so they will listen to me. They're nice like that. So, I need to plan what I'm going to do next time. Next stream will be in 2 nights' time. I'll do basically the same sort of hours. And I will probably go to Ash Canyon, I guess, because why not? And then I will finally go home to Trappers. Okay, let's cook. Oh, well, I meant to, yeah, okay. You know, something about, yeah, well, I've told them, so they have to listen to me. It's not gonna happen, but generally the rule of thumb is if the blizzard started when you're outside, you're probably going to encounter wolves and predators. If the blizzard started when you're inside, after about an hour, nothing is going to be out there to get you, but it's not a hard and fast rule. I've definitely seen people get burned by it. But yeah, I decreed it, so I'm hoping that they listen to me. Okay, well, we have 4 hours 51 of fire. It was warm before the fire, but I'm only going to sleep that long. We're only going to do 4 hours. I really want the condition regain, though. Should I bust up more stuff? Should I just use all my firewood? Should I hope that I'm not going to get cold? No, shouldn't risk it. There we go. 7 hours. 6 hours of sleep, please. Thanks for the mechanics explanation. I mean, you may know this. You may be like the foremost expert in the long dark, but I'm just saying, for the benefit of anybody who doesn't know. I think that's pretty much how it works. That is what I've been led to believe. Right, we are on day 57. No Borg. Yeah, no Borg. We're on day 57. It is just turned nighttime, and I'm not tired, so I guess we could make another arrow or two, actually. I think we have most of the things we need to make an arrow or two. You gotta make an arrow or two, boy. I think I've maybe brought some stuff with me. I can't remember. Did I do that? No, I did not. I did not bring the... Oh, I didn't bring my feathers with me. Well, that's silly. Just need one feather. Oh, that's right. I also got cured pelts up there. Nice. I don't have any guts though, so I can't repair my rabbit mitts, which I'd quite like to repair. I've got a little supply of food now though. That's nice. Oh, another litre of water wouldn't hurt. Oh, I could repair my jacket a bit more. Oh, I can't. I don't have any cloth. No cloth. Stew. No, that's okay. I wasn't saying you were being sarcastic, but I was like, oh crap, just in case, just in case I'm telling you how to play a game that you already know. Yeah. I'm not bothered. Don't worry. I don't get insulted by anything like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and give her an hour and get the save, and then we'll probably raid, because I'm not thinking about. I don't think I could get anywhere or do anything in a short amount of time until it's the morning, obviously. 45 minutes of. I really don't know if it's gonna get cold in here. We could risk it. We could risk it for a biscuit. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she'll sleep an hour. I don't think she will. I think she's not tired enough. Then we can pass time for an hour and see how cold we get. Seems to be very warm in here. Okay, cool. Okay. Nice. Because you're gonna eat a tree? Is that what you're gonna do, Astrid? You're gonna eat a tree? We could wait till morning and then get on our way somewhere. At least we've made some more progress. And then we'll call it. Trees.
Man, I could eat anything.
Yeah, eat some crackers. Actually, you should be eating meat, so that you're not carrying it around. Oh, cool. Our nutriment and beer pick. Nice. And Kimmy. Nice. Thank you, lady. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's still dark. I mean, it's going to be really cold if I leave it first light anyway. Nice. Alright, well, we're nice and well fed. Let's see how freezing it is. Because it's 6 degrees in here. I reckon it's what, minus 20, 25 or something? 24. Ooh, I was very close. Isn't this a beautiful morning? Ah. We could probably get to the chasm cave. No, we're not going that way. We're going the other way. TLD content, mother. Oh, bless. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait until it's a little bit warmer in the day. Or we're going to have little frozen footsicles by the time we even get anywhere. What a beautiful morning, though. Nice and warm. Give her a couple of hours. Little nap. Yeah, you're tired and it's half past noon. Yeah, I get that feeling. I'll probably be like that tomorrow. Excuse me, because I've only got a short meeting in the morning. And then the rest of the day I'm just getting work done, and I imagine by lunchtime I'll be yawning. I reckon it's still super stupid cold. Yeah, it's only 1 degree warmer. Alright, well, I might just make a move anyway. Suppose I could light a torch and that would give me 3 degrees. Might just have to stop and light fires. How's my firewood now? Just 1 piece of coal, of course, because I kept it going all night. Okay. Well, we're going to have to be stick harvesters today. As we should be every day. Ugh, meetings are the worst. I know. Unfortunately, I have to run or lead meetings a lot of the time. So I can't even like not pay attention. I'm the one telling, you know, everybody what's happening and expecting them to pay attention, so. It's quite funny today though, excuse me, in a meeting where I was like, so shall we reconvene in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something and chat things through, or do you want me to just email it? And you could just see on people's faces, yes, please just email it. I was like, okay, cool. Done. 3 bandaged fingers? Oh no, what did you do? Coffee number 4. Oh my gosh. Please just email. I know, right? But I know some people like to talk things through, and we were like discussing something pretty elaborate. So I was like, I'm just gonna offer. And they were all like, nope, just email. I'm like, great, let's just do the email trail. And we will,
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
we will sort it out that way. Now, I always go up this hill because I like to see exactly where the bear is. I don't like any surprises. And it's not been helpful at all. Cool, 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 cool. We should have warmed up our teas, but we've only got that one piece of coal. We need to make sure we get some sticks.
Do I? If I don't.
Because I need to make sure I can get down into Echo Ravine without being... Oh, wolf is fleeing from that way. Huh. The bear's over to the right then? The wolf is fleeing from right to left? Because that's a stump outside his cave, right? Yeah, he must be over there somewhere. Because why else is the wolf fleeing that way? Alright, so we can make a run for it, I think. Let's do it. Whee! She's a runner! She's a track star! Yeah, I think someone tweeted it. They said, you should have a button on every Zoom meeting. Or any meeting at all, like a button in the room. And if more than 3 people push that button, the meeting must end immediately. It's like, but everybody would just push the button, except managers. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, let's just get down here a little bit and we'll do a fire. Even better, just post it the Teams channel, yeah. Our Teams channel's just for chat though, we don't actually do much work in the Teams channel. Our Teams channel's just like, are we going for coffee? Let's go for coffee. You're such a bogan, you never had a team meeting. I'm just guessing you work in an industry that doesn't perhaps require constant team meetings. I have project meetings. I'm being asked to work on a new project on Tuesday, and that's going to be fun because I have no idea how much work that's going to entail, and I already feel like I have a lot of work, so fun times. Alright, sticks. Stick 1. Stick 2. Stick 3. Don't need to count them, just, you know, for some reason I am. Pretty sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. I remember it being right for Ash Canyon, left for the other stuff. Trouble is I also work for the government, so we have to be... We can't say anything in an email that we wouldn't want to go public, in case someone did an official government information request for communication, what we've said about particular topics, and then everything we've said in the email can be made public, and yeah, you don't want that to bite you on the butt, so yeah, very professional emails. Industrial power transmission and automation. Ah, cool. At least it sounds cool. Now this isn't a cave, is it? This is just a quick transition, so I'm not even going to be able to warm up in there. So let's do a little fire out here. Ooh, thank you for the firewood! Aren't you kind? Don't do it here. Do it here. Oh, can I just mag lens it? I can. Sweet. Often a meeting regarding something that either doesn't bother me or a topic we can do.
Come on,
Yeah,
little fire.
just info. The thing is, if it's something for someone's info, it needs to be on an email, because people won't remember. At least if it's an email, they can pull up the email and look at it, read the information. But, oh my god. Questions, like having a meeting where it's just like, now this is just for everyone's information. It's like, great. Never going to remember this. Put it in words and send it to people. Thank you. Oh, you landed on the fire. That's funny. Dut, dut. Dut, dut. Oh my god, I'm not warming up. I'm gonna have to use the coal. I don't want to use the coal. Okay. I'll find more coal, I guess. I don't want her to die or anything. Tea and coffee. Yeah, get to the point, yeah. Oop, don't burn. Yeah, no thank you. I don't think antelope is for me. I struggled enough with Nagoa. I don't know if I want to do antelope. It's a very cool concept, but my friend DH Dunn was doing Outager, so he was doing Outer Voyager. It was kind of fun, and he let me set the rules, so I didn't let him sleep in any transition caves, in any caves rather. And he was, yeah. I said you can sleep in a cave on one condition: if it's a bear cave, and you just have to make sure the bear isn't coming back anytime soon. Anyway, let's get to Ash Canyon. Let's do it. Oh, I usually do these first. It's super long fire that it's useless. Because I only put it, it's only long because of the coal. Kill the best, steal the script. Yeah, basically. It was pretty mean, but you know, it was funny. 300 torches, yeah. It's the only way to travel. Why would you ever want any less than 25 torches in your inventory at any time? Found a hacksaw in a house in Milton and a crate in the kitchen. Whoa. Can't say I've ever found that. Right, where are we going to save in Ash Canyon? That's the thing. If I get a save immediately upon entering, then we're done. Otherwise, I will get to Anglers, I guess. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, it's cold here. I forgot how cold it is here. It's so cold here. Whee. It's pretty though. And so full of cattails, oh my god. Okay. I have 22, so I'm just going to lay off them for a minute. We need to get somewhere we can get a save. Now it's 23. Right. I could get to the fishing hut, I guess. If I could get the fishing hut warm enough, then I can lay down the bed roll for an hour. That might be my best bet. You found what in the... what? Hacksaw in the blind's leg? Really? That is something I've never even thought to look. Probably. That's sneaky. I always think this log up here that I'm looking at is the moose from far away. It's just a log. It's just a tricksy shaped log.
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, Astrid. Drink another coffee. You'll be fine. Very sneaky, Dad. Speaking of the moose, I need to make sure I don't run into him.
Jeez, this is cold.
12. Not that many torches. This is actually quite low for me. Yeah, since the update, they've done a lot of very sneaky things. How have I suddenly just had my hypothermia risk healed? That was funny. Is it from the drink, I suppose? What that? Deer. We'll see what's in the coal bin behind the fishing hut. Might get lucky. Yeah. Where can we hide shit that's going to annoy people when they find it? It's like some of the new memento caches. Oh my god, there's a couple actually, that do not look like caches, and you have to know that. And when you find it, you're like, oh yeah, okay, well that's fine, I know what they look like now, and I can find the next one. But if you never know that you're not looking for like a box, you're looking for something that blends into the environment. Yeah, I can see that. It's very frustrating for some people. Let's see if we get lucky with either the frick. Oh, I don't know what I just heard. I think it was her tummy grumbling, but it sounded like something else. Let's see if we'll get lucky in the firewood bin. Coal, thank you. I don't need the tinder plug. Okay, well we can do a quick fire and warm up with the coal, and then it'll be future Cora's problem because I'm going to go to bed now. So let's do the torch, do a stick. We've got 11 sticks and a coal, so yes, that's what I'm talking about, Phobos. Yes, I wasn't sure if everybody had found it or not. I kind of knew that they'd been hiding them in rocks, so I was told, hey, it'll really annoy you when you find it, and I went looking for it, and I was like, oh, I just found it immediately, because I kind of knew that they'd done it in rocks. So I was very lucky, but there were people who did not know that and got stung by it quite badly. Okay, please warm up. We should get there, especially with the bedroll. Come on, here we go. Yes, we're warming up. Okay, let's drop any hot beverages that we can. So then when we come back into the game, we've got our teas ready. So we jiggled. Move you. Oh boy. Green spot. There was a little green pixel of happy pixel. Yeah. No! The coffee. Move the coffee. Thank you. Ugh. Okay, so now we can sleep for an hour. Get save. Ah, you're all good. Don't worry about spoilers. People, I'm sure. Yeah. Anywho, we got the save, so we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. It's been really fun, but I need to go to bed. It's the 12:30. Thank you so much for the follow from Phobos and Badass Weevil, and of course the amazing raid from the Deadpool. Thank you for the resub, Thank you for the follow the Wicked Man and Red Horse River. And I think that's it for today. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you, my friends. We are going to raid. I'm just going to have a quick nosy. Thanks, my friends. It's been really fun hanging out with you. Obviously, we've still got Kimmy. Let's raid only True Man Bear Pig because he doesn't have very many people watching at the moment. Let's send him a good chunk of friends to go watch him. He is playing. He's doing the Researcher's Golden Challenge, so that should be fun. Only True Man Bear Pig. It's quite a name. And I'll see you guys there really soon. And I'll be back, as I said, in a few nights from now, about 4 hours ago. It's not when I normally start, so 4 hours behind. 4 hours back from now, but 2 days from now. Just, keep it all confusing for you. Nice and helpful and confusing. But yeah, thank you, my friends. I'll see you then. Look after yourselves. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. and take care. And yeah, we'll talk real soon. Okay, bye friends, bye.